Sorry, but your message was, okay, before people join, I'll leave a dumb message no one will see. You got spotted, Dusk. You didn't realize that it doesn't matter when you leave the message. I'm going to see it. I'm going to call it out. They also said take your vitamins daily, more like take your estrogen daily. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Fair. Fuke was there, Ian. Greetings. Remember, everyone, stop by the corner store, get your drinks and food before the show starts. Don't forget to use our restrooms as well. If you forget, the doors will be open for a while. Thank you for popping that reminder in, Fuke. Much appreciated. John Leonard is also here. Alistair Kessel, welcome back indeed. Jazzy Caddy, hey chat, I'm coming to you live from a bar filled with children who are bad at Mario Kart. Please send help. Jazzy, I'm assuming that you've made the realization that they're bad at Mario Kart because you've been playing them at Mario Kart. Now that is a good thing. The best way for people to get better at a thing they're bad at is to have a goal to aim for. And by being there and absolutely kicking their asses and dominating them, you are giving them something to aspire to. Like, you are actually being a role model for them by just absolutely kicking their butts at Mario Kart. So keep doing what you're doing, because that's incredible work and you absolutely should. Well, hang on. Are people saying muted? Shouldn't be muted. My microphone is picking it up. It was working a second ago. No. Hang on, let me pop it in here. I was muted? No. I was not muted at all. I don't know how much you missed. What was the first thing you heard from me? What do you mean? Nothing changed. I pressed no buttons. All right. Well, something may have taken just a little bit to kick in. That's wild. I'm going to have to go and listen back to that later. Huh. Well, that's an interesting way to start off a stream. Oh, well, nothing like just throwing my confidence under the nearest truck just to get started with the day. Fan-freaking-tastic. Well, I love that for all of us. Yeah, started with no sound, rewatch it. That is bizarre. I didn't touch the microphone since starting the stream, so I don't know why it took a while to kick in, but oh, we're here now. What did we say? First thing you said was about a dumb message. Might have been Dusk's message? Did you hear my Mario Kart rant, or do I need to repeat that? That, I think, is my biggest question. Like, I'm wondering what happened now. Like, was my microphone sent to the shadow dimension to begin with? YouTube's moderation so strong that it just decided that anything from even the creator shouldn't be heard? And we got the Mario Kart thing. Excellent. Okay, well, I'm glad I don't need to do 2 rants at the start of a stream. All right, I saw Orange was here as well, hanging out over on the Twitch. Neo's here as well. Maple Trio, welcome. How you doing? And Sky's over there as well on the Twitch. Thing going on with the streaming software then.
83 joined the crusade. That's 1.5 years.
Gust.
_Panda Heart.
That's insane. Also, I love the way those emotes come through. Panda Heart. There we go. What do you mean, there I go again? What on earth is happening today? All right, hang on a sec. Let me just triple check cables at the back. We should be fine. But why?
At Richard MB joined the crusade.
Oh, hang on. I know what might be going on. This could be a software interference thing. What is this trying to do? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yeah, that might be it. Let's just swap that over. All right, how's that sounding now? We might be better there. It might be an issue of the Streamlabs software trying to use one microphone, but then I also use SteelSeries Sonar, which kind of helps manage different audio sources for different programs, and it might be getting mixed up there. So now that those are both using the same mic, we should be okay. I hope so. Wow, what a way to start the stream. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, Maple's being muted for like 5 seconds. That sounds like it's probably a software thing. So we'll just keep talking for a bit and we'll see if it counts out again and we'll go from there. Shouldn't be a loose cable. Everything is plugged in properly. Panda and Stella have not chewed through any cables that I can tell. But yeah, thank you. Do tell me if it cuts off again. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat there. Dust, thank you, Firefox, for giving me a commercial for women's clothing. It's almost like you heard me speak to my partners earlier. Yeah, it's so weird the way that works. Like, everyone says no, it doesn't listen to you. It just, you know, does it based off search history and the things you interact with. I swear it definitely listens to you. It definitely does. Alright. Did I miss anything out there? The Mario Kart rant was heard. Is Jazzy still here? Also, Noel, welcome. How you going? Am I going to play Psy Cutlery now? I'm so glad that you asked. Because at the end of last stream, we were playing Psy Cutlery. It was the last game of the stream that we played. And at the very end of it, we put up a poll, but apparently it took way too long to come up for everyone. And people weren't able to vote on it. Except for one person who did say, yes, we want to continue. So in fairness to everyone, what we're going to do is we're going to re-hold that poll. So in a moment, there's going to be one that pops up asking if you want to spin the wheel or continue playing. And continue playing will be for Psy Cutlery. Because technically, it did get one vote. But I think in the essence of fairness, we do want to give everyone a good chance to vote on it and see what we want to do. So here's your poll, first one for the day. See what you want to do. We're either going to start off with a fresh wheel spin or we're going to start off with Psy Cutlery. Your choice. Yuck, 266 Aurum. You're well on your way to being able to submit another game. Maple, now I'm picturing Grail eating one of the audio cables, like one of those sharks eating internet undersea cables. Look, sometimes work is really freaking boring, okay? And rather than chewing on fingernails, which is a habit that I used to have and have, for the most part, broken now, I just get a hankering for a cable. You know, especially when it's still plugged in. There's something about the way it just kind of tickles in the mouth. It's like Pop Rocks, but dialed up to 11. It's very Moorish, you know? All right, we've landed on Spin the Wheel. We've got a few votes to go back to Psy Cutlery, but not enough to get it over the line. So sorry, Noel. Not today. Not today. So we are going to be starting off with the fresh wheel spin, which means we're going to be starting with bingo as well. Matey8 is here. Shout out Matey8. They have volunteered to help out with the bingo for today. So thank you so much, as always, for helping streamline things in today's stream. Let's get into it then and kick off and see what we're going to be playing. Here's our wheel with 341 games on it. We just need to add in our second wheel for the bingo size. There we go. And let's see what we're starting with today. Also, by the way, I have remembered to record this time. I am getting better at it. All right, so we're doing a 5x5, it was nearly 6x6, and Trash Quest, which I think has actually been on the list for a while, unless I'm thinking of something else. All right, let's just set that back to the 5x5. Done. Okay. Your message got auto-deleted. Okay, don't know what that was. We are just going to delete all cards that everyone's starting fresh in case there were some old ones there. Perfect. We're on the 5x5, and we have updated it with the new tiles as well. So I have to remember that we've got one for Gen AI used, action or turn-based RPG, rhythm mechanics, and end of the world / post-apocalyptic were some of the latest ones that we got added on. All right, let's see who it was that submitted Trash Quest. Comes to us from TNT PvP. November 2023. I think this is one of the earliest ones on the list. Oh yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is currently the 10th game on the list. That's how long it's been waiting to be played for. Someone ping them over on the Discord. They need to get over here. They've been waiting for this for 3 years. All right, let's have a look at the store page. Crash Quest, and we're just gonna mute this music. We don't need you right now. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it is an old one, Neo. It's been there for quite a while. Old trash, another man's treasure. Absolutely. Alistair says, Cycutlery is an amazing game, but it's not very fun to watch. Platformers are always a bit tricky. It tends to be like with platformers, unless they're super difficult and you're watching someone super talented, they're a bit of like a comfy like cozy stream vibes. Yeah, no, oof. Last stream, everyone wanted to continue. I feel it. I feel it. All right, now is this Trash Quest solely because we play as a panda? Trash Quest is a compact Metroidvania with a single spawn point, run and gun action, and tight platforming. Navigate an interwoven maze of rooms through this space station, destroying robots, collecting power-ups, and unlocking shortcuts. Alistair, do you not play any other games besides FF14 when not on the wheel streams? I mean, I do. I play the stuff for the channel. But outside of that, no, not really. Although I'm starting to, because I finally finished FF14 until the next bit of content drops. Although there's a part of me that's like, yeah, no, I'm absolutely going and playing other stuff. I mean, when I was traveling for the Coast Trek last week, I took my Switch with me and I played a couple of hours of Tears of the Kingdom. It was great. Loved it. No problem there. I do dabble in Genshin from time to time because I'm a weeb at heart, so no avoiding that. Spent $0 on it though, so good job me. And then recently I went and installed Final Fantasy XI because I played that as a kid, like when it came out, and it recently went on a massive sale, so yeah. Gonna be trying that one now. Final Fantasy XI is the first MMO that they did in the Final Fantasy series, and it was originally on the PlayStation 2. That's how old this is. This was like one of the only MMOs that existed on the PS2. It was kind of insane. Sky is on the Twitch at the moment, Fuke, and it's the game where they say that actually the hardest boss fight in the game is installing it and getting it to run. If you manage to do that, you'll be able to beat anything in the game. It's kind of wild. All right, anyway, Trash Quest. Let's see what we've got going on here. We're going to start with a trailer, because this sounds like fun. It's 1 minute and 7 seconds. Ooh, we definitely get pixel graphics. I think we can safely get OST. We have jump. We've got destructible environment. We've got... Is it stamina? There's something with a lightning bolt in the top left, but it gets depleted when you shoot. We've definitely got health with the red orbs, though. Okay, yeah, this does look pretty tight with the platforming. Controls look good. Like, everything looks responsive. Ooh, okay. Dang. That's gonna be tricky. Ooh, and it's almost a bullet hell. Boss fights look decent. And I'm always down for a Minivania. Yeah, lightning bolt also gets depleted when you jump, so you'd count it as stamina. Yeah, alright, we'll do it. We'll do stamina. If you like JRPGs, play Dragon Quest. The art is done by the artist of Dragon Ball. Yes, it is. I think the same artist also did the art for Chrono Trigger, which is my favorite JRPG of all time. It's incredible. Ooh, Gust, you saw something that increased your fire rate. Upgrade system? I'm going to give upgrade system anyway because you can increase your maximum health and stamina. Like, we've seen that changing between clips on there. So we would definitely give a point for that. Yeah, the music was fantastic like that. It currently has a very positive rating with 109 reviews, so we get very positive and less than 200. Release date was 27th of April 2021, so released after 2020. Des, what up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Akira Toriyama also did the art for Blue Dragon. Yeah, that guy was everywhere for a while. Music already gets soundtrack slaps? Yeah, it does. Absolutely does get soundtrack slaps. Developer and publisher were Francis Vase, and they have done more than one game. They also did Trash Pit, which only got 11 reviews, and they're currently working on Trash Heart. And it looks like they've really been skilling up. Like, if we have a quick peek at Trash Heart here, look at the art style in this compared to what we were just looking at. Like, that's... You can see similar systems at play with the health and the ammo on there, but they've leveled up, which is really cool to see. So good on them for progressing, and that's pretty good progress in the space of like 4 years. J-Master, welcome! You've watched me for a while now. I was wondering if I have experience in game dev. Weirdly enough, no, I do not. And that's why I am also cautious with the kind of feedback that I give when it comes to critiquing games, because I'm acutely aware that I don't have direct game dev experience. I'm just coming at it from the perspective of a passionate gamer and someone who's played games since they were very, very young. So yeah, I always try to be mindful of like, oh, okay, well, I can suggest great ideas for improvements and changes, but there's also that part of me that goes, yeah, but that involves time and effort, and maybe that's a different skill set to what the developer currently has. So is that a realistic thing to ask of someone to do? Maybe not. So maybe I always try and focus on critiquing what is there and critiquing the way what's there was implemented, rather than going on big tangents about, yes, but if you did X, Y, Z, the game would be better. So yeah, but then it wouldn't be the same game necessarily either. So yeah, don't have game dev experience myself, but it is something that I want to get into. Unfortunately, I'm restricted by time at the moment. But if I'm ever able to go full time with the channel, one of the things that I want to do is use the extra time that I get from no longer working full time to actually dive into a bit of game dev and just learn, because I've got a lot that I need to learn in that space. But thank you for coming by to check out the stream. I hope you want to hang out for a little bit. If you want to join in, we're playing bingo. We give away prizes at the start of each month. So if you win some bingo points, there's a chance you'll win some Steam gift cards, or you can just hang out with us because it's a fun place to be. Dusk, also, why does Madness Project Nessus have overwhelmingly positive reviews? Love the game, but that's a lot. I've never heard of that game in my life. Noel, do I have any game ideas? Honestly, I leave that to the people who are in that space. Like, I could have all the ideas in the world, but that doesn't mean they're good. The one thing that I have learned from hanging out with people that do game dev is that nobody wants an ideas person. Everyone has ideas, and it's always the people who are the most vocal about ideas that don't have the skills to implement them. So I don't want to be that person. In the nicest way possible. I'm steering clear of that. Maple Treeway, unfortunately I'm restricted by time at the moment. Sounds like something someone would say before becoming a vampire or something. Well, there's still a lot of confusion about how on earth I'm going to reach the end of the alphabet, so I will leave that to all of you to figure out what on earth is happening. Dusk, it's a hack and slash that's an adaptation of the classic Madness Combat Flash animation series. I will have to trust you on that. Mediate, dude, I have a bingo, but Gro hasn't called the tile. Okay, I'm going to get back to the tiles. Hang on, let's go. It says similar to Hollow Knight and Super Meat Boy. I would actually say that those games are related. This has been purchased by 2 Steam friends, so we get that one. We do have GIF in the description. We've got controller support. We don't have additional languages. We don't know about Steam Deck compatibility. We do have more than 20 achievements, so we get achievements as a tile as well. Has the game been updated? Good question. Yes, it's been patched a few times. Salvation update, modifiers update. Mediate is calling bingo. There we go. Whatever it was, we've called it now. Let's go take a look. Mediate. Where's your card? There. Ooh, right down the right-hand side. Store page has gifts. Yes. Upgrade system. Very overwhelming. very or overwhelmingly positive, jump, and at least 20 achievements. That is indeed a bingo. Well done. You're absolutely smashing it this month. That is one additional bingo point for you. Oh, come on, spreadsheet, load. So, taking you to a total of 7 for this month, with Sky having 1 point and no one else on the board. Holy cow. Well, the good news is we're going to do a few more of these over the course of the stream, so hopefully other people manage to get on here as well, because at the moment it's just very good odds for Mate8 to get some Steam money at the end of this. Oh my god. 2 months in a row where someone whose username starts with May is absolutely destroying the leaderboard. That is actually quite the coincidence, isn't it, Maple? Also, what are you doing? Where are you on the leaderboard? Just used up all your luck last month. That's all it is. All right, well, we can, wipe it clean. Thank you, Mate8. Already ahead of me. Let's get this purchased. And we'll crack on with some gameplay. So I'm going to put you guys to holding screen just for a sec while I get this going.
The Zimniacs joined the crusade.
Woo. Yeah, what was that for, Des? Was that a follow or was that membership? I missed it. I was too slow. I can't see the notification now. Oh, it's gone. Oh, for Prime. Thank you, Des, for the Prime.
At right joined the crusade.
And Gray celebrating 33 months of membership. See, this is where I get confused because the notification for celebrating continued membership is the same as someone becoming a member. It's very confusing. Also, I remembered to restart my Wi-Fi before this stream. So hopefully we'll be able to avoid any potential crashes. I say that right before I start downloading this game and everything crashes. Here we go. I'm about to hit install. Let's see what happens. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. And it's only a small game. I did the right thing. Like, we've got download limiting on, so it can't take all of the bandwidth. TNT PvP, been here for a little bit but couldn't comment in the live chat much. No worries. You've made it right in time for your game. Oh, don't tell me it is dead. Nope, we're good. Okay, we're fine. It's finished installing. Speed just slowed down because it wasn't downloading anything anymore. God, that makes me terrified every time I see that. It drops from like 30 megabits per second down to kilobits per second. I'm like, oh no, it's dead. Good luck us. Yeah, no, we're okay. It's my worst nightmare now. Like, it's gonna freak out every time I download something. Des, we'll and on this note, I'll be going to make it on time for the Venet tomorrow? The what? Des? All of those words were English, but I did not understand a single thing you said. Oh, event. What's the event tomorrow? And TNT PvP, so excited. This time I'll actually be able to see one of my recommendations played. Absolutely. We're going to skip past the Wordle because, well, there's no bingo points in it for anyone. So apologies if you were, you know, actually caring about it. But we're just going to power on. We've got things to do. We've got games to play. I'm always mindful when we get to like half an hour into the stream and we've not played anything yet. So let's get into it. Wait, how early is it right now? Not sure what time it is. I can't bother to check. It is 8:30 in the morning on the east coast of Australia. Oh, okay. This is giving one-shot vibes straight away from the interface for some reason. Is there going to be a full screen option is my question. We're in cryopods. Good for them. So my controller doesn't actually seem to be working on this game, so that's great. Let's try Alt-Enter. Alt-Enter does not work. No like on that one. F4, nope. No like on that one. Hey, I thought this was a Wordle stream. I've been scammed. You know what? Maybe one day I will start up a stream and we'll just leave it on the Wordle game and people can jump in and out if that's what they want to do. Yeah, sorry, Alistair. Alt Enter is not working, but I'm hoping we'll get into it. Okay, one warning, unauthorized life form discovered. Loading. If we get options, I might be able to put it to full screen. Otherwise, no. I can make it full screen for you though, even if it's not full screen for me. What we need to do, I'm gonna change this to this. There you go. Now it's at least good for you, even if it's not good for me. Okay, yeah, for some reason the controller is not actually working. But, alright, keyboard controls are. That's fine. I don't know why, so maybe it doesn't work with PlayStation controllers. It might be Xbox only. I'm just going to bump that down a little bit because that is kind of loud. That should be better. Oh, Dusk, you've recognized the music? That's a bit concerning. Maybe it's not an OST after all. Doesn't change the outcome of the bingo. That should be okay. Okay. Heard it in something before. Alright, well, let's carry on. I also want to say that jumping out of, like, a recycling bin is a great way to start a game. Alright, well, we can fall down here, but we can't get across there. Actually, no, we don't have a double jump yet, so that's a no-go. So this way we shall go. Drop down there. Oh, we need to start the timer. Nearly forgot. Is it stolen? Might not be stolen, but the music might be something downloadable that you can purchase from a pack or something like that. But I can... Well, that was not what I meant to do. The timing is actually kind of tight. There we go. I get to showcase how terrible my skills are when I'm using a keyboard and my controls are reversed from what I'm used to. Why is that the M key? Oh, that's the map. Okay. But remember that that's a thing. So what's up this way then? Door that I can... Oh, I can shoot. Game hasn't told me that I can do that yet, but I can do it. Can I jump this by running off the edge? Yes. Oh, damn it. That takes me right back there. Well, that was pointless, wasn't it? You know, if I'd actually looked at and used the map, I would have known that. But I'm a big dum-dum, and I did not. Alright, fine. Well, back we go then. Forgot that I actually have to run off the edge, not just jump. There we go. Okay. Interesting. So what's down? The engineering bay that we can't get into yet. But there is different music in there, and I appreciate that. I like having themed zones. That's always a win. Okay. We're fine. There we go. Also says bed up this way. The sparkly thing over there. I can't get to. I'm also realizing that I'm on like 1 heart now. Although the UI is showing space for 4. Maybe I'm on like 1.5 or something. I'm not quite sure how that works. Right bumper or trigger / X. Okay. Oh, X it is. Let's go, I guess. Enemies! Ooh, we can't actually kill them. We just stun them. Oh, no, there we go. Takes a few shots. There we go. Come here. Check out what's over this way. See if we can find our first little upgrade. Wait. Go away. See, here I find it like a little bit hard to see what's actually a ledge and what's not. But it's alright. We're not going that way anytime soon. Okay, enemies respawn when you re-enter a room. Good to know. How far across do you go? That far. Jump. That way. That's a pretty cool little animation. It looks like he kind of blasts off with his gun. Do I still recognize the music? Not anymore, no. TNT PvP, I'm worrying experience will be subpar considering the technical difficulties. Nah, it'll be fine. Here we go. Okay, so we get double jump. Love to see it. Would have liked a little jingle or animation for getting the upgrades, but I'm not going to complain too much. Not when I got these beats in the background. Grail, my YouTube just popped up saying internal error and deleted my message. I cannot help you with that. I'm very sorry, but that is not a thing I can help you with. Let's go this way. Yeah, internal errors are usually a concern. I hope your PC is okay. Whoop. There we go. I'm gonna drop there. Oh, hi, Panda. You're fine. Go get some snacks. She's just woken up, so she's gonna meow at me. Oh, okay. Falling platform. We've got some new platforming going on. All right, all right, all right. Yep. Easy. You're in a tricky spot to try and hit. There we go. Well, I don't need to go that way, so I won't. Goodbye. As soon as I said it, it said internal error and deleted it. Yeah, that's weird. You're on the YouTube client on your phone, not the YouTube app? What are you using? Have you jailbroken something? Waste processing facility. Okay, well, we cannot get through there yet. So we'll keep going this way. Ooh, that was a switch. We can open that. Oh, this is taking us back here. I still don't know what that little bed thing is taking us to, or how we heal. But, all right, that opened up a shortcut back to the top for us. Okay, this looks doable. Oh, my bullets wipe out their bullets. I love that. Hey, son of a... What? They home in. Okay. Well, I still get my upgrades, so that's all good. We can take a shortcut back if I can remember where to go. Yeah, I know I've got a map. I'm just not using it because I'm stubborn. It was here? Yes. There we go. Oh, you call it client, it's just the app. Okay, no worries. Do you have a virus? Let's hope not. Okay, this is where we were. Yeah, they do actually home in a little bit. Dang, targeted upwards there. Yeah. Okay, cool, we're good. So I think what I thought was my shot cancelling out theirs was not that, actually. Right, they got rid of one of them over there. Think I'm shooting him? That missed. Listening for the sound effect. There we go, the bullets have stopped. We got him. Perfect. That's how you do it. Excuse you? Go away. I wish I could just angle my shots very slightly. Yeah, look at us go. What? Okay. They break when I jump? Yes. Okay, I see. I see. I understand. I comprehend. That one's a normal one. Okay. First boss fight? Ah, what? No! No, that's not fair. Brutal. Okay, I have to... What? Okay, that's rough. Ugh. I'm glad at least it's giving me a checkpoint there, but I don't know how long it's going to do that for. Stuck under that, cool. Oh, how am I meant to dodge that, huh? This guy's got so much health! That's so unfair! What the hell? Alright, cool. Well, guess I'll just sit here for a hot minute. And nope, that still hits me. Okay. Cool, let's dodge that guy up there as well. Dodge that. Oh, he's up above. Above again. Come on, we can do this. Cool. Ah! Ooh, that was close. Come on. Good. Under. Oh, no, you don't. Go away. Oh, he's up the top again. Yes! Ah, okay. Okay. That was close. I think we're on like 1 heart left, so that was kind of clutch. Tinty PvP, I always appreciated that the game gave checkpoints at bosses. I get the idea of having distance between the boss and the last checkpoint, but I always hated that. I kind of agree. It's like, it's the Dark Souls approach to designing boss fights, is the run back. So I always appreciate having a checkpoint right outside a boss room, because the run back isn't the fun bit. Z, then C. Oh, okay, I can hover in place for a bit. I can't move when I'm hovering though, but I can hover. Doesn't do anything on the ground, but does there. Oh, is it so I can do that? Yes. Okay, okay. New mechanic. Allows me to actually land on some of those tricky platforms. Now, we've been that way. We've been that way. Where do we want to go now? Oops. Well, that takes us back to the start. Uh-oh. Hang on. Is that just me? That might be my headset. I think we're okay. That reminds me, shout out Dino Blade, which has no boss arenas and checkpoints don't respawn enemies, so you can run away from the bosses to get checkpoint. Healing, they'll follow you and it's just a mess. That does sound like a mess. I played this game so long ago at the stream, it's just been, wait, I remember that. Hey, sometimes that's the best feeling. Alright, let's check the map again. Where can we go? We haven't been up to the right anywhere from here. There's maybe some stuff over to the left that we can check out. But now, let's go this way. Can we get up here? We can. Gray, you've resurrected your Wi-Fi. Well done. Ooh, aye, Captain. Find the navigation wing. Are we on a ship? We are on a ship, aren't we? What happened to the ship? Was it always meant to be built like and maintained by robots, or have we stumbled upon something that we shouldn't have? Sorry, pressing the wrong button there. Nope, I just can't do it after a double jump. There we go. Hover. Jump, hover. Jump. Okay. No going back that way, though. Hey, buddy. You know, you probably shouldn't have a gun. Only I should. Yeah, like this guy gets it. Guns are for me, not for thee. Yeah, get out of here. Ah, nope. Missed the jump. Okay. I will say they probably don't need quite this much health. Ow. You son of a... Whoops. That moment where you just accidentally misfinger a button and suddenly the Windows menu pops up. Oh, really? There we go. Okay, we can do this. I will say, if they've selected the music from a pack, then they've done a good job of getting music that fits the vibe and all works nicely together. I mean, it's possible they got a bunch of music from the same artist or something like that. Hover and go. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Ah, excuse me. Nope. Nope. Go away. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Nice. Where am I going from here, though? Can I get up there? From here, I think I can. All right. There we go. Climb up. Okay. That was going to hit me. Ah! No, all the way back. Damn it. Gotta love how one of the game main advertised features having 0 checkpoints, then it gives you checkpoints before bosses, which, while probably good game design, is a bit of false marketing. I would say they're not like intentional checkpoints. It's just like going, all right, retry the boss fight. It's not a checkpoint in the terms of like something that you interact with. All right, let's see what's over this way. Oh, sorry, we can't go that way. Can I go up here? Yes. Do I want to go up here? That's an entirely different question now, isn't it? But I think, yes. Can't quite get over that. This is tricky. I need to squeeze under that? I have to be so quick. Ugh. Can I even get over that last obstacle is my question. I honestly don't know. Under there. I don't think I can. I think I need a dash or something to be able to get through there. Solo Kissin, yes, welcome. We are playing Trash Quest. Don't think I can get that way yet. Oh, you've played it too. Nice. How long did it take you to beat it? I've not been down this way, so let's check here. Ooh. Funky music. Whoa, 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 hang on. We're not getting through there anytime soon. And we're not getting through there either. All right, well, I guess we were going the right way then. Makes sense, because this area uses the newest ability that we got. Go. Can't wait to actually be able to use that to dash somewhere. Okay, 3 shots for those guys. I think it's like 4 or 5 for them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good progress. Now, last time I think I went up. So let's just go to the left first here. Also, the game's very short. Recommend that we just play through it all on stream, but I'm obviously biased. Yeah, I get that. When the game's like an hour long, I'm always tempted to take that approach. But I gotta listen to what the audience wants. Ooh, okay, door. Open. And then we've got more stuff through there. So where does this connect to? Back close to the start, actually, by the look of it. Alright, alright. Okay, if I drop down here, can I get back up? I can. Cool. That was just locked before. Oh, that was bad. Hang on. Can I just skip all this nonsense? No. That would have been hilarious if they're like, oh, by the way, there's just like a little tunnel down here you can just get through. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Damage up, upgrade. All right, all right. I'll take that. Let's get ourselves back up here, because that damage up is going to hell. All right, nothing that way. Guess we have to go back up to where we were then. Bonk. Okay, that's significantly better damage. Do you want to check? What? Really? Couldn't squeeze in that little gap? But what if there's something there? Hmm? There was nothing there. Over there. Cool. Nailed it. Could we? Okay, I'm dead. And back to the start we go. Wonderful. All right, well, while we're here, is there anywhere else that we want to check out that we've not been yet? I don't think we can get through there. No. There might still be something down this way. What about up here? Locked door, but we haven't been up this bit yet. Just checking out the other options before we retry the part that we're dying on, in case there's some bonus upgrades somewhere. That looks important. I can't get up there. And that's just back to the start. Ah, boo. Okay, well, there's still something back that way. We're definitely still missing something over there. Let's go take another look. Yeah, I'm going to be curious to hear what people think about Mina the Hollower. That one's caught my attention. I recently watched, not Zero Punctuation, but whatever they're called now, their review on it, and it seemed to be relatively positive. When Yahtzee doesn't have too many negative things to say about a game, that's usually a good sign. Neo, this feels like a Game Jam game. It absolutely might have been. Although I love that you then said POS, because my brain associates that with a piece of S, not a positive, which is kind of funny. Okay, so that would have been a shortcut, but I didn't find it. So let's go back around to here, because there's something to the right, which we should check. Oh. Yahtzee's biggest complaint was that there's not enough guidance, and I love when games don't guide me. Yeah, it's like, that doesn't actually sound like a negative to me. Thank you for the follow, Oman Quino. I think I pronounced that right. We'll find out. They love Yahtzee's reviews. Yeah, I've been watching their stuff for ages. Like, I think I remember watching their review of Elder Scrolls Oblivion when that came out. Okay, yeah, I don't think we've been in this room yet. Let's go. Oh, no, we've been through there. We've been through there. It's the one up above that we've not been through. Up and then to the right. Aha, there we go. That's the shortcut back that way. And what is this? Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Do I jump? Yes, I do. Yeah! More health. We'll happily take that. Okay. Maple Tree Way, that is a great pun. I just want you to know that. Alright, I think that's almost everything that we need to check out here. We couldn't go up in that room, I don't think. Hang on, what does the exclamation mark even mean? Let me figure that out. Oh, that was close. Get out of the way. Excuse me. Coming through. Okay, it means locked door. That's what that means. So, no going that way just yet. Okay. TNTBV used way too many British expressions in conversation. Pretty sure that's all due to Yahtzee. I might just be mistaken, but I think Yahtzee is actually Australian, but living in the UK. I might be mixed up with my facts on that though, but I'm like fairly confident. I have to backtrack through all this now. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, and we're gonna go up through that bit. Yahtzee's British? I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was Australian. Lives in the US now. Moved from England to Australia, then to the US. Okay, that's probably where I'm getting mixed up then. Right, there was definitely like a link to Australia there somewhere. And he has mentioned a few things before, I think about living in Australia or something. Omen, is this bingo still on the start? How can I get a card? We have completed the bingo for this game. In 5.5 minutes, we're probably going to move to a new game. Well, we're going to hold a vote and decide what we want to do. But the moment we move to a new game, we do a new round of bingo. And then at the start of each month, all the winners of the bingo get their points tallied and we draw winners. You're going to earn some Steam gift cards. But we've got to see what we want to do for this month. I think we'll still do the draw at the start of the month, even though there'll be fewer entries than normal because I missed a couple of streams. Okay, can't get up there. Alright. Back over this way we go then. We've got to try and actually get through this silly area, but it should be easier now that we've got a little bit more health and a stronger gun, so it doesn't take as many shots to make these things die. Okay. 1, 2. Can I just ignore you guys? Yeah. Yeah, that's easier. Okay, you're still annoying though. Jeez. I was a pixel away from those spikes for sure. Okay. Well, rude. Thank you for dying. I appreciate you. Okay. That's a lot of dudes, and we actually haven't been here before? Am I going the wrong way? I can't tell. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep exploring. I'm sure we'll find something interesting. Ow. That was dumb. Yeah, we can make this work. Cool. Drop. Just gonna leave him. It means nothing to me. Okay, more platforming goodness. That looks a little tight. Oh, we're good. Okay. Boss fight! Okay, what do you do? Oh my god. Ow. Okay. Just trying to learn what he does. And then he makes platforms? Okay. Ow! Ooh, okay. Not a huge amount of warning on that. Ow, shouldn't have jumped there. There it is. Ow. Okay, you have to jump and hover, I see. And he summons minions. Cool. Look, they're having fun with the designs. I'll give them that. Alright. We are learning. Yes, summon your trash minion. Ah, wrong button. Ah! That is so tricky to time. And I'm also not used to using those buttons. And yeah, there was no way I could get that or use up my jumps. Okay, okay, we can do this. The lighting in this game seems really cool for how easy to set up it is. I want to steal that idea. Hey, that's why we do this. Watch things and get ideas and inspiration for things that you're making. Oh, other way. Okay, is he doing the thing? No, not yet. Ah. keep pressing jump instead of shoot, and this is going to be my downfall for sure. Ah, really? I finally got the right move. Ooh, the timing on that's actually quite tight. Where am I from? I'm Australian. I might not sound like it, but I am an Aussie. Okay, there we go. We got it. We're learning. We're learning. Hover. Still went too soon. Oh, now? No. Oh, my controller's disconnected. I thought it was just popping up saying it connected finally. I'm like, really? Hover. Yeah. Hover. Oh, so close. And hover. Oh, no. I've only got one heart left. Please, no. Ah! Got impaled. Come on. Want to beat this boss now. It's actually not too bad once you get the timing right for some of these moves. Yeah, that was my fault. And so was that. Should have done double jump there. I just completely choked. Ah, what am I doing? Come on. I'm better than this. I say as I immediately take damage. Cool. Just have to do that like 5-6 times. Great. Oh, got it. Easy on that one. And again. Oh, wrong button. Damn it. That one's a little bit tricky to dodge, but we got there. I like the way the little toy box just kind of pops up. No, come on! Oh, you son of a... I know we're going overtime. I don't care anymore. Freaking heck. This would have been so much easier with an actual controller. We'll get there. If playing through random garbage games is teaching me anything, it's how to be more versatile and learn to adapt with different control schemes. And that's always a good thing. Dodge. Come on. Ah, oh, still slightly too soon. Come on. No, he was like 2 hits away. Oh man, this is literally the second boss fight. This game's like meant to be short and sweet, so it is not pulling punches. Oh, he's just doing the same move 3 times in a row? Okay. I still got hit by that. Same again. Come on. There we go. Jump through that. Oh, seriously? I will say, like, the attacks are really well telegraphed. When I get hit, I know it is my fault. I always appreciate that in a game. I'm like, okay, well, I got hit there because I did the dumb thing. Yeah! Get out of here! What's the upgrade? This is what I wanted to see. Wait, then... X right bumper? Oh, it's just like a charge shot? Yeah, I think that looks different. Yeah, so those are regular ones. And that's a big one. Ah, they've missed a trick there. There doesn't seem to be a visual for... Oh, yeah, it is. It's the trail. So when the trail's lit up, you've got the charge shot. Okay, and that allows us to get through the doors. That's cool! Good job, game. Cow Moth with a CRT head. Welcome, but also that is the most descriptive name I think I've seen in a while. All right, we're going to put this to a vote. You guys can decide if you want to see more of this or if you want to move on to something else. So use the chat commands, exclamation votes space spin or exclamation mark vote space continue to decide what we want to do. Of course, TNT PvP says let's play more. This is their game, their nomination after all. Don't blame them one bit. But also, it's a relatively short game. Also, looks like VoteBot is having a hard time displaying percentages. Don't know what up with that. Usually vote for spin, but I've been told this one is short and it's in my wheelhouse, so... Oh, we are a split vote. There's still enough time. This is a great example of democracy in action and why every vote matters. Because you never know who's actually voting and who's not. But this one, I think, for the first time in a while, we're going to land on continue. Ooh. Kiwi, you have the Blue Streamlabs. What is Blue Streamlabs? But we have landed on continue. So continue we shall. We'll put another 30 minutes on the clock and we'll keep going and see how far we can get. All right, reset the timer. Let's keep going. Can I get out of here? I can. Okay, that was a little dead end, not a through path. So we want to go back down and see what else we can find by the look of it. You know, I'm glad I didn't land further to the right. That would have been bad. But it also would have been a teleport back to the start real quick. All right, well, we can't get through there. But there were some locked doors back over to the left that we can open now. And it looks like maybe there's an upgrade to the right. Okay, yeah, we can get through this now. Very good, very good. Straight onto the spikes. What a glorious jump. Ah. Yeah, no, we need more maneuverability to be able to get through there for sure. All right, so what's to the right and down then? I mean, it sounds bad. Yeah, I think we need a triple jump to be able to get through that. Okay, okay. And we can't get through there either. But this is not where we're meant to go yet. Looks like then we've got to go... Yeah, there was a door back to the left, I think, that we could open. Let's go for a little wander around and see what we find. I do wish there was a way to heal, simply because... Oh no, wait, yeah, okay, going home did heal us. I take it back, there is a way to heal. All right, what's in here? It's just an upgrade, okay. Ah, and now we've got an extra jump. That may have been exactly what I was looking for. What else should we check out? Let's go down and see what we find, because I know there was at least one other area with a locked door. Like this. Boom. Hi, what treasures are you hiding? Is that more health? Ow. I don't know why I thought that would work. Or that. What am I doing? Okay, okay. Under that one. Got it. There we go. First try. Yeah, we actually voted to continue. Doesn't happen very often. The game has good music. Yeah, that's why the time is back at 30, Dusk. We voted to continue on the game. We've got another 30 minutes on the clock for it. All right, what's down this way? No. Just no. We're not getting through there anytime soon. All right, so we might as well go back up. We can check out what's over to the left, and then I think we can actually get through that spot that needed the triple jump. We have all the jumps now. How long do I usually stream? 3 to 4 hours, typically. Depends on kind of the vibe and how the games have been going. I would say that actually getting a continue on a game is pretty rare. So this game's got to be doing something right for people to want to see more of it. And sometimes that comes down to just the length of the game, or it might come down to what the game's actually putting forward, or a story or something like that. So it's always a little bit different, like what the reason is that people want to continue on a game. But either way, when people want it, there's a reason. All right, get out of here. Okay, we can get through here now. Huh. So this is a new area. But it looks like the charge shots don't actually do more damage to enemies. Ranger? Smilery? Charlie Jamboree? Hamburger? Lucky Dahlia? What are these names in the back? Chock Saddle and Melodious? Hasty Gong, Scootaloo, and Yablacoom. Are these maybe like supporters or devs? Well, this was a solo dev game though. If I'm wrong. Might be patrons or fundraisers, yeah. Quite possibly. Why does this then feel like, oh, this is where you go for the final boss? Head Horse, Emerald Beach, Nod, Dead Heat. Can I make it this far? Yes, I can. Oh, go me. Hi up there, buddy. Thank you for dying. Okay, maybe the charge shots do more damage because they're dying in one go. Brave Soiree is a great name, by the way. Morning Sheen. Looks like we missed something back there, though. Ah, there is a sneaky way up. Aha. Ah! What? No, 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 no. Okay, we're going. Oh, shoot. Damien, thank you. I appreciate you as always. I am panicking. Stop panicking. Focus. Lock in. We can do this. Here we go. Jump across there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, I went straight into it. Thought it was going to go down a bit further. It's fine. We got this. 2. Go under. Not. Yep, there we go. Oh, oh, so close. It did it. Hell yeah. I am an above average gamer. Go me. I say as I immediately take damage by just standing in front of a bullet. Go me. All right, nothing over there that we need anyway. All links back to the same spot. Oh, now the enemies respawn. Damn it. Just die. Thank you. Okay, he's dead. I'm just gonna jump over that guy. Okay. Also, Dominion, your name's looking different to normal, but otherwise, good to see you. Tinty PFE, hoping Tux and Fanny will win everyone over when it eventually appears. I don't talk about the game too much anymore, but it's still my favorite game of all time. Super excited to see it. I see it every time I put the list of games into the wheel because it's one of the first ones on there. I'm like, it's gonna have to get pulled eventually, right? Aha, shortcuts. All right, we'll unlock that in case we die. It might actually happen here. Look, dude. You're annoying. Could you just die now? Thank you. Oh, cool. They put another one up here. Well, he's going to take a little bit to deal with. Aha, but I can get him from here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Yeah, these do seem to be patrons, or at least fans of this person's work. Friends, family, something like that. We cannot get through that. We're gonna need some dashes. Okay. Of course. Little dual-wielding munchkins, you. Nothing else up there. Can do that. Where's this gonna put me? Aha! Another shortcut. We will absolutely take those. Okay, I can get over that. They've done a really good job with how precise some of the platforms are. Oh. Haha! I somehow dodged that. Go me. Boss fight! Oh, these are so cool. I'm always down for one. Like, these are hard? Where am I supposed to go there? Do I have to go properly around? Okay, okay. Right. This guy's... Oh, he's also a wrecking ball. Got it. So just a little loop thing there. That looks like... Oh, but if you touch him... Okay, you can go over that. Got it. That you can dodge. Oh, you really got to get around there. Okay. But the first few deaths are always just learning. It's fine. Splattered. Absolutely splattered. Was the game kickstarted? No idea. Oh, I actually remember this boss, which means I probably got stuck on it more than others. Might be the final boss? That's gonna be so funny if I skipped a whole bunch of stuff. Like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to be here yet, by the way. I don't care, I'm gonna do it. Can't tell me what to do. Yeah, okay, it's a bit tricky to jump over. And I have to remember I have more jumps than I think I do. Alright, alright. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. It's like, good job, you're dead. I reckon you can do this without a dash mechanic. I think it's going to be tight, but like just slow walking along there, you can dodge that. Oh, dang it. Let's hit that one. Like, I'm pretty sure I can get this. It just might take longer than it's supposed to take. Yeah, that was silly me. I went the wrong way there. Oh, I had like no time to react. But the fact I've managed to get him to half dead already seems to be a pretty positive sign that this is doable. Okay, we can just get under there. That was rude. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. But we can get in a couple of shots on that one. Thank you. Ha-ha! That works surprisingly well. Which way are you going? That way? Cool. Have a shot. Going that way. Gotcha. Fine. Dodge that. Dodge that. Shot too soon. Go again. Got him! I only got hit once. Alright. That was the third boss, not the final boss. Still more to go. Oh, is this the dash? Okay. Yes, it is. Interesting. How's this work? Looks like it does just use up one fuel tank and it just goes for a bit and you can't change direction once you start dashing. Cool. All right. I mean, this feels like a boss fight room, but no, these are just extras. These were all the raccoons that came before me, by the look of it. Hey. Very well-designed boss fight. Good job. Yeah, it's kind of like a jetpack. You just hover along for a second. I'm okay with that. So, where do I need to go now? Because there's probably some bonus upgrades we can get that'll make life easier. Let's go... There's still one room in that greenish area that we didn't get into. So let's go back down to the left and see if we can find what's in there in case it's an upgrade. We'll smash through this. Straight in the spikes. Alright, you know what? Just goodbye. Ah, who put those there? What a terrible planning decision. Here we go. Down here. I think it was this room. No? No, we've just not been here. Aha, because door. Interesting. So is it the room with the circle that I want to go back up to then? Maybe. Maybe that's the one that's got the upgrade in it. Okay. What's... Nope, that's not where I want to be. God, that's so annoying. Could you not? Look, I just want to hit you without dying, dang it. To be fair, I could have come back here and, like, recharged my health. Also, we have no idea how to get in there, but I'm guessing that's the actual exit. Okay. So we can now get across that nice and easy. Is this where you want to be going? Figure out where to go here. What's the best way? So I think the room with the circle is where I want to be, right? It's not where the boss fight was. No. The left, left, up, right. Okay. Let's go. So this music is really freaking good. I like ones that can just kind of like get the pulse going a little bit, but not too much. It's like, yeah, I can still concentrate, but... Oh, damn, we're moving. Okay. Last time, you were annoying, so let's actually just kill you now. That's going to make you easier to deal with. Get the timing right on these bloody shots. Cool. There is something up there. That's where I want to go. Cool. Just enough jump height to get up there. Yes, this is the room we were looking for. Okay. Push through. Well, I hate that. Not too high. Still too high. There we go. Oh, damn it! This is tight. There we go. If I die here, it's going to send me all the way back. There we go. Oh. Last try. I think actually we want to die now to go just back to the start and skip some backtrack. Let's do that. Intentional death as a warp. And where do we want to go now? There's still an upgrade to the right and up that we haven't got. I don't know if we can get that now, but let's go take a look just in case. It was a damage up? Yeah, it was a damage up. Okay, up here. Oh yeah, this one we needed the dash for as well. Not the dash, the hover. I mean, even just getting through this is going to be so much easier, and I can just whee. There we go. Fire rate up. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's faster. I can just hold it down now as well. Cool. Let's go this way and down then, because I think we've only got one area left to get through by the look of things. And it's this one. I'm just going to go up here. It's going to be locked, isn't it? Ah! Oh, that's... I didn't even see that there. I thought that was part of the background. Okay. Nice. Yeah! Absolutely nailed that one. Another fire rate up. Look at how fast I can shoot now. Now it's feeling more like Megaman. Okay, and that's still locked, so we get here a different way. Got it. 10 minutes to do the last section. Let's do it. I'm gonna go down, left, down. Okay. I think we go this way. Down again. Back through here. Still can't get that. That's sneaky. Whatever that is. I think this way? We got that. Down one more. Okay, yeah. Needed the hover to get through here first. Sure. Now we're into some new stuff. Okay. Ooh, do I need to hover twice? Yes. Ow. Cool. That's tricky. All right. Well, we're learning. We know we have to go this way, so... Okay, but not like that, apparently. And not like that either. Okay. Gotta make good use of the hover. I've been able to land on those in the past, but not that one, apparently. Cool. There we go. Another fire rate up. Fastest gun on a pest. Look at it go. Alright, well, we're going to die. We only have 1 health left, so let's just get it out of the way. And we'll backtrack once again. Okay, it's that way. Down here. Down here. Not that way. This way? Yes. Okay, now we went down. Got that, and that was a dead end. So let's go this way instead. Charge up, see how it shoots? It's still the same singular charge shot. You get one big one and then a bunch of small ones at a rapid pace. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, it's a pleasantly dense map. I'm very impressed by the way they've crammed everything into such a small space. Alright, let's check this way first, actually. Charge is kind of useless. It's good for when you're having to like jump and shoot things because you still get like max damage on that first shot. But the rapid fire makes it better for being able to stun enemies because it does give just a little bit of stun time on them, so you can kind of lock some of them in place and stop them from shooting at you. Like that. There's another one I want to say up about there. There he is. Got him. Okay. What? Did that have a bit of gravity on it? I thought sure I was fine. Okay. Oh, right here now. Actually, I just remembered what this music's reminding me of. I'm curious if this was done by Fail Positive, who did Sprout. Because there's some similarities with the music from that game for sure. There we go. We'll have to see if we can find some credits on this, because if it was fail positive, damn, good on them. Fail positive does good work. But it's got those vibes. Oh, go away. Where is this other one coming from? Over there. Okay. Hate these homing shots. Could you not? Thank you. Now, are you... You're not a platform. How are you meant to get through that then? That's... Oh, that is a platform. Cool. All that for a shortcut. It will save time later. It's worth it. Next time I'll just avoid that enemy. TND, that'd make sense. Trash Quest original soundtrack OST was composed by Elsewhere, solo developer musician alongside Red Deer Games. Okay, so potentially not then. Just similar style. Either way, I dig it. Okay, this doesn't look so bad. Okay. Ah, just missed it. And we're back to the start. That's why we needed the checkpoint. All right, so what's our best way to get back down there now then? We go to the right and we go up. Okay, yeah. So we should be able to go this way and then down here. And this should take us, yeah, right back to this room. Ah, cool. I say as I fall straight into the spikes. All right, there we go. That's where the gun comes in handy. I mean, the guns come in handy the entire time, but it was more handy there. Now, we were going this way. Looks like there's maybe an upgrade over there that we've not got yet. Hang on, just get out of the way of those guys. Down, down, left, up, left, left, left. Okay. Oh, no, I used up my hover too soon. There we go. I must have missed it back here. Yeah, 2 to the left. Come on. Seriously? Let me shoot you. This way? Oh. How did we get here then? I have to come at it from below? Huh. Oh, let's go take a look. This way? Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Jesus. No, too soon. Oh my god. How am I meant to... Oh, that's pixel perfect. Okay. Hover, jump. Ah! Too soon on it. Okay, but that is where we need to be to get that upgrade. That's toit. All right. Kind of want it though. Kind of want it. And yeah, still that upgrade, which looks like you get from the room to the right. Interesting. Although it says trash that way, it kind of lies. I'm gonna go this way. What's eShop Slop? Oh, eShop Slop's everywhere. How do you not know what eShop Slop is? If you've got a Nintendo Switch and you've gone onto their e-store, you'll know exactly what it is. All right. We can do this. That didn't happen. We can do this. There we go. That was bad timing. Oh, come on. Seriously? Why? Cool, right. I've got 1 health. Nailed it. Thank you for the damage up. All right, that's all the damage upgrades. Okay, we definitely could not get through there before, so that's a new pathway. Hey, look, every now and then I just lock in and things do go according to plan, okay? It happens. I swear, I am most of the time competent at games. Like, when I'm not trying to also be entertaining or talk at the same time, I can be decent. No, thank you. All right. Now, where am I going? We've got to find this boss fight. Looks like it's probably in this direction, which would make sense. Okay. The timing on that there. Just hover straight over all of that. Okay, yeah, this is where we got 2 before. Here we go. 1, 2. See? Piece of cake! Don't know what I was complaining about before. Underneath that one. Oh, nope, we didn't have a hover. Okay. Too many jumps. Nope, that doesn't get it. Okay. We're learning. That's actually trickier. There we go. Ah! Boss fight time! Alright! Hi, little slug guy. What are you? Oh! Alright. I see. Yeah, kind of dope, but that's fine. We're just gonna absolutely smash you to pieces with the rapid fire gun and see what happens. Oh my god! Okay, trash compactor is real. At least No! We had him on the ropes! Okay, we can do this. He's a zippy little boy, ain't he? Could you stop that? Holy cow, that's hard to dodge. Oh my god, my first attempt was the best. Okay, so I need to jump that while moving slightly to the side. So he goes left 1, right 1. Okay. Just that. Doing it again? Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, no, we're doing it again. Cool. Love that for me. Up and down. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's apparently 100% completion. I'm a very thorough raccoon. Let's finish this. All right. Oh, and we're done. That was it. We found all the trash. We weren't trying to escape. We were just trying to find the trash. Ah. Great game. Trash Quest, a game by Francis Vase. Music by Moppy Sound, apparently. Thanks to Mavin, Jaden, and Josh. Absolutely brilliant. Mediate, my laptop completely shut down for a while, so I had to leave. Came back in just the right time. You absolutely did. Only 2 minutes overtime. That is basically a nice 1-hour game. Great recommendation. Thank you so much, TNT PvP. Glad I got to check that out. And honestly, really excited to see what the future games look like from this dev, because that was great. Also, there we go. There was actually finally some options. But that's fine. We played it on a small screen and it was worth it. Woo! Alrighty. Let's just change this back so you guys can actually see something, shall we? We want that one. Nice. All right, time for the next game then. There's no point doing a vote because there's nothing more to play. We have finished it. All right, Trash Quest is done. Thank you again, TNT PvP. Great little game. Let's move on. 2 out of 2 on recommendations? Hell yeah. To be fair, most people have pretty solid recommendations when they're actually trying. Now to the post game. I don't think there is one. We already 100%'d it. Project God Hand. Why does that name ring a bell for me? All right, we need to scramble and clear all cards. So now's the time you want to get your bingo card ready to go. Gus says this is their game. I do believe them when they say that. They'll know. But let's just check. This is from Gust, June last year. Okay, so it has been on the list for about a year then. Okay. God Hand sounds familiar, but let's take a look. Rhythm Time again? Oh boy. But yeah, Gust's been getting lucky with some games recently. Okay, this is not what I was thinking of, but that's okay. I like that the first screen that pops up just says, this seems really easy. I don't understand anything that I'm looking at on this screen. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, it looks really easy, I'm sure. Is this the last game this stream will know? No, we'll do at least one more after this. At least one more. All right, Mate8, hope you're ready at the wheel for the bingo. Let's call off what we can get. The game is very positive and has less than 200 reviews. It's sitting at 152 at the moment. Release date was 1st of March 2026. Did you put this on here in early access? Because you put this on the list June last year, but it released March this year. How did you do that? How? It must have been a demo or early access at the time, and now it's going to full release. It wasn't early access. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the trailer and see if we actually, no, before we do that, developer and publisher are the same as Anarch Entertainment, and they have made at least 2 other games. 2 Ekans, 2 Starlight, My Heart's Recollection. Oh, and Noise, which we played before. Okay. You got a soft spot for these devs then. I see. All right, so they have made more than one game, and it says similar to Rift of the Necrodancer, which I will give. We have wishlisted by 1 friend and purchased by 2 friends. So we get both of those tiles as well. Let's have a look at the trailer. 58 seconds, it's less than a minute. This is Miku, isn't it? All right. Oh, good. It's a split keyboard thing. Okay, I see now. All right. No. Interesting. Is that from Battle Cats? Interesting. Ultimate tool-assisted bullshitting keyboard destruction rhythm game. That's one hell of a tagline. Not Miku, but think it's vocal. It's very Miku stylized. It's Miku vibes. Okay, what's the actual trailer? Because that's more of a tutorial. Okay, Anarch Entertainment. Her story begins. Your glasses are broken. They appear to be missing their lenses. Act 1. Something. Cold air, warm heart. Zudo code. Those visuals feel like an acid trip. But also in like an early 2000s kind of way that I dig. The girl who destroyed things before they were able to be read. Ooh, pretty. All right. We're going to pause that there because if anyone's got epilepsy, they're on the ground frothing right now or just having a bad time with a migraine because, ouch, that's rough. There's a bingo tile for a new person in chat. There is, and we have got a new person in chat. We can mark that one off. Yeah, Omen Quino, I think, is the first time here, and I think the other person with the incredibly descriptive name, Cow Moth with a CRT head, I think is new here as well. Yeah, this game's either going to be amazing or I'm going to be completely disinterested because I'm not a rhythm game guy. It's alright, everyone gets to watch me struggle. That's the fun part. Omen didn't have that tile. That's okay. We've got more tiles than there are spaces on the board. So some people will have a tile that other people don't have. It just kind of mixes things up nicely. Oh, wait a minute. Does the tutorial stuff count as dialogue box? Yeah, you know what? I'll give that. That's a dialogue box. We don't appear to have health, but I'm pretty sure we can mark off leaderboard. That's dialogue box for sure. Oh, those are the God Hand gauntlets. I would expect to find them in a JRPG with a name like that. We do have pixel art. It's not all pixel art, but we do have some pixel art. Yeah, we've definitely got leaderboards. We don't appear to have health. I mean, there's extra lives down the bottom. Maybe that is health. Can't tell from the screenshots, but I think it might be. Hexagons are health. Yes. Okay, cool. We've got health. What else do we have? We have Steam trading cards. I can't remember if we've got that tile anymore or not. We might have removed it. The game is not less than $10. We do have a demo available. That's nice. Pretty... Ooh. Expansion packs. Is it an OST? Because they were crediting music, so I don't think it counts as an OST. We are Steam Deck compatible, and we do support additional languages because we've got English and Japanese. We only have one Steam achievement, and it's called I'm the Best. That's wild. Experience the thrill of egregiously cheating at an extremely hard 8-button rhythm game. Worried about hitting the right button? Any key on the same half of your keyboard will do. Unbelievably fast streams? Just hit them as chords, it's fine. Godhand takes care of all that pesky thinking, so you can concentrate on the important stuff, rapidly smashing your keyboard like a crazed gorilla. But of course, there have to be limits to such overpowered abilities. Too many inputs will fill up the heat gauge, which, checks notes, vastly increases your score? Who came up with this? Well, whoever it is, they've packed it to the brim with over 50 songs of bass content. That's right! Somehow, none of the stuff in this graphic is DLC. It's probably got at least one VTuber you like, collabs with Vivid/Stasis, Rotano, Unbeatable, Waka, and Edify. And we're literally just getting started. If you destroy your keyboard in the game, you destroy your keyboard in real life. Nice Sword Art Online reference there. I like games that have a good sense of humor about their mechanics like that. That's fantastic. But unfortunately, we only have one achievement, and then we've got 8 point shop items. Update history. Oh, no, didn't mean to click on that. Go back. We're not going to X. I don't even have an X account, so I can't view that. We don't have a developer website. We don't have a developer YouTube. But the game has been updated, so that is a win. I don't think we've got the word unique in there anywhere. No, only in the reviews, so that doesn't count. But the reviews are all positive, which is a big win. Oh, all right, $21.75 dues. You win if there's somehow destructible environment. You know what? These are part of the environment, and they are being destroyed. So I will give you destructible environment, Jazzy. It is part of the environment and it is being destroyed. Take it. Yeah, the dev logo is when the game boots up, which we are about to get to. Does destroying the keyboard count as destroying the environment? I mean, it's not good for the environment. We can say that. But if that gets you bingo, you got to redeem it. keyboard is part of your environment. I mean, technically it's part of the environment when you think about it. Like, everything is part of the environment. You are part of the environment. So if you destroy yourself, you get a bingo tile. That is not advice that you should take. Not a doctor. All right. Sorry, I am pausing because I'm waiting for Jazzy. Yeah, there we go. To call bingo. Cool. There we go. Let's double check theirs and verify. Cards. Let's have a look. Where's Jazzy? Oh man, you got pretty close there. You needed a dodge roll or dash and you would have had it. Where are you, Jazzy? There. Went straight past you. Oh, got it on the diagonal. Nice. We've got Destructible Environment, release date after 2020, less than 200 reviews, has a demo, and Steam Deck compatible. That's a bingo. What would alien be considered? I mean, a literal alien. Unfortunately, anime girls are not aliens. Just putting it out there. They might be alien to some, but they are not aliens. Unless it's worked into their lore that they did not come from this world, then they're not an alien. All right, Jazzy, let's get you onto the leaderboard. You get 1 bingo point for beating the 5x5. There we go. We've got a new name on the board. Fantastic. Anime girls are cats. Or are cats anime girls? I'm not sure. It could go either way on that, to be honest. All right. Let's clear off the bingo board. Congrats again to Jazzy. Thank you, Mate8. Let's put some background music on while I get this installing. Apologies for any buffering you get while this game does what it needs to do. Over to the holding screen with you. Be gone. Hoping this one won't take too long to download, but when there's a lot of music files, sometimes it can. Noise was actually suggested to be added by someone else, so it's funny that both got clicked on the wheel. It did. Noise was cool. I liked the concept behind it. Daniel heading to bed. No worries. Good night, mate. Thank you for being here. Hope you've enjoyed hanging out. Oh yeah, this is powering through the download. It's like 70% done already. There is something wild to me about the idea of playing the game that was put on the board as early access and then playing it after release. It's kind of funny. Apologies, we're skipping it. We're getting straight into the game. We're ready to go. That was a nice quick download. The internet's behaving nicely today. I'm just curious about what we're going to get as the third game state. Whoa. Okay. I'll put that down just a little bit. That looks like it's a bit loud for you guys. This is quite the intro. Oh my god, it is actually an alien. Enemy type alien kaiju. You would have 100% gotten that, Oman. I'm so sorry that the bingo got called just too early. Next time, for sure. Oh man, by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you've followed over on Twitch. Just because the way it works at the start of each month, based on the number of things in the tip jar, is the number of prizes we're going to draw. And this has been a bit more of a quiet month. PMVP, gotta go as well. No worries. Yeah, no way to know it was classified as an alien beforehand. Following on both, thank you, I appreciate that. We've got to get a couple more things in there, but we'll see how we go. Alright. So I basically use it as a way to be able to give back to the community, and as a way of doing like thanks for the people who do like super chats and donations and stuff as we go. I will say that's one thing that's always annoyed me with watching other streamers on Twitch. I don't know if it's a vibe that you guys get as well, but It always annoys me when people donate with a super chat to a streamer and they don't acknowledge it. Like, that just feels rude. But also, I personally feel like if people are donating, subbing, membership, things like that, it's a nice way to be able to kind of give something back as well. I'm not here to profit from this. I'm just here to have fun and entertain you guys. So let's see what happens when we get into God Hand, shall we? This is going to be interesting. All right, game setup. Glorious mode. Simplified gameplay for mortal keyboards that can't reliably hit chords of 4 notes per side. Hitting 3 keys will input 4 notes, but only when it helps you. Matches and holds are easier. Or Hell-Bent mode. Absolute destruction. The full God Hand experience. Check in input settings that you can hold 4 notes per side first. Not all keyboards can handle it. Hell-Bent scores save to both modes records. Input settings. Okay, let's test. Now mapping blue input things in controller you want to be blue. What? Press a red key on your keyboard to map red inputs. What are you telling me to do? Now mapping blue, input things in controller you want to be blue, but then it says press red. Okay, hang on. Let's... Connected devices, none. Okay, now mapping red, now mapping blue. I thought, is this not going to tell me how many buttons I can press at once? Guess not. Okay. I was hoping it would. We'll find out later. I mean, I can understand their part. Imagine having 30k viewers, some donating and saying absurd shit over and over. It gets tiring after a bit. I do get that. But at the same time, like, people going out of their way for it, they're spending money, especially. Like, it feels like at the very least you've got to recognize it. Maybe not necessarily by like rereading the messages out loud or anything, but at least by saying thank you. Yeah, it's just controller mapping. I was hoping that was going to be at least like testing the keyboard. Disable the Windows key. Yes, absolutely. Disable Control Alt. Sure. What's in game settings? Oh, we can bump up that resolution. That's baby resolution. We will want VSync on as well though. Audio. Okay. Got some separate sliders. Not often you see them in percentages like that. Scroll speed, sync offset, quick restart, note direction. You can change them. You can make them go up. Okay. So we've got a little bit of customization. Did that actually change that? I can't tell if that actually changed the resolution yet or not. Well, this is what we're going to go with. We'll see if this works, I guess. Wait, hang on. Language? I'm guessing that's English. Yes. Good. All right. Start game. This game contains some mature content and imagery. If you're playing in a context where you'd enable an option called Safe for Work mode, please do so before proceeding. The overall story will not be affected. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to turn that on. Just saying. What on earth would they have put into this that requires a Safe for Work mode? That's concerning. Windows key, you thought it was an instant win key. I mean, to be fair, in this game and the sense of humor it's got, I would not be surprised to find that there is an instant win key that you just hold down and it just plays the game for you. Like, it reminds me of, oh god, what's it called? It's an old school, well, not old school, it's an older racing game. Oh, it'll come back to me later. It's a racing game that is infamous for having a mode, like maps that have been created specifically for being able to basically just press forward and it plays itself. Like, you will bump into obstacles and things, but it's to purposefully angle your car so that you can do flips and go around loops. Trackmania. Oh man, yes, you are absolutely right. It's oh man. Sorry, it's Trackmania. What the fuck am I saying? Nudity, non-sexual. Is it Safe for Work? Is that tennis game? We're gonna find out. Let's get into it. Hold to start. Yes, it's me. I'm the game. Look, I've never claimed to be brilliant at speaking to an audience. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's go. It's sleep. Oh, this is why it needs to be Safe for Work. What? Oh, dang. Alia, we gotta, like, stop being naked. Somebody's at the door. Wow, what a 10 out of 10 way to start the game. We know exactly who the target audience is now. Good job, guys. I'm comfy though. Come on, like at least put your underwear. Wow, we went there. Okay. Whatever. Got blanket. Good night. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Did you need to get that? This better be important. That familiar, slightly ticklish feeling of my gloves and leggings crawling over my body, forming the rest of my clothes. I was wondering where that sentence was going as I was reading it, but I'm guessing it's meant to somehow imply it's like nanotech bodysuit clothing that just kind of, like Iron Man style, forms over the body. Yeah, I guess they're already responding to my half-baked intention to get up. Right then, I roll out of bed, trudge over the sink, and slap water onto my face. Can we just not remove the bit about onto my face and just slap the water like a cat just bapping something off a desk? Let's be at least vaguely presentable, yeah? Then I open the door just enough to slide extremely unsuspiciously through it. All right, who's interrupting my very important business? Oh, hi, Auntie and Robo-Auntie. Don't call me Auntie. I know her. Okay, we have an aunt and a robo-aunt. All right. Maybe come in? Well, no? Diagnostics on the nanogear are all green and manners within expected bounds, so if that's everything, I got stuff to do. Unfortunately, we've got matters that are somewhat more important than fooling around with your girlfriend. I keep telling you, Elia isn't my girlfriend. We're best friends that just happen to cuddle naked in bed and sometimes kiss, okay? It's fine. It's not my girlfriend. I swear, humans keep making things so complicated. If you walk out of your room and smell like two people, the other one's your partner, right? Who thought it was okay to have both vampire senses and a complete lack of tact? Wow, this game is just jamming everything in there. We got the Yuri, we got the mech suit tech, we've got the anime girls, we've got weeb stuff. We've got vampires now, we've got robo aunts, we've got cloning. What else are we gonna get at this? Can we please get well, we know we're gonna get aliens. Can we get giant monsters? We need to get like Kamen Rider kind of stuff going with like Power Rangers. Pokemon, we need a Pokemon reference. Let's see what else we can get. I don't think that's quite how it works necessarily. Not that this stuff has ever made more sense to you back when you were human either. Also, Joker? We've got a Shin Megami Tensei reference going on here. All right. Anyway, time's tight, so we should get to the point. All right, Joker, set up a privacy field. Already ahead of you. So, in short, noise kaiju! We got it! Giant monsters! Done! Giant space creatures are attacking the city as we speak. I assume the obvious blow it up with technology and blow it up with magic didn't quite work. Yeah, we're hoping for something that causes less collateral damage than simply blowing it up. Makes sense, but you know who you're talking to, right? Right, the board's authorized the use of a sacred relic. Oh, there we go, another trope. And I've been working on a nanogear interface for it. Hold up, these are giant mecha fists? Oh, those are the God Hand gauntlets, created and worn exactly once by Lady Fate herself, and a favorite item of a former Angel of Violence. You can convert mana directly into force when you punch stuff with them on. Are you telling me that they've had all this technology and magic for so long, but they require an ancient relic to figure out how to turn mana into force? Like they've not had Fireball for however long they need? Sometimes I don't know why we bother devoting research teams to relic functionality. Alright, so I'm literally supposed to go punch these guys, huh? Is that, like, humane? Oh, they're extremely durable. You'll basically end up just punching them back into space, so it's fine. Honestly, the extremely durable is kind of the problem. Is this thing on? How does it work? Yeah, it's all quite simple. Allow me to explain. Tutorial time! Okay. It's keyboard mashing time. Let's go. Okay, this is what we saw. Kind of bump this up a little bit. Blazingly slow. Go me. I was ready to go. Okay. I don't think that's hitting too much stuff. That's hitting just enough. Okay, have to miss them. Okay. I mean, this is one of the most fun tutorials I think I've had in a while. Press and hold. Look at me go. 3 buttons now. Now 1 and then tap. Cool. Yeah. Mash notes. Got it. Do I have to count? Oh no. Aha. Angelic language. Okay. Okay, so you can press as many keys as you want when that happens. It's interesting because my brain is telling me to try and play it like a piano with the left to right, but I don't need to. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, it doesn't matter if I do or don't. I will still get it. All right, I think I got the hang of these things. I was just checking in, making sure that we're still streaming fine. Looks like it should be good. All right. But why did like half my clothes disappear into them when I put them on? Oh, okay. A petition for Graeldon to make the notes go up and call it Australia mode. Maybe we'll do that in the last couple of minutes just for fun. Well, as you know, the Nanogear is a system designed to restrain dangerous magical entities. Oh, I skipped too much of that. Can someone tell me these things before I put them on? Don't worry. I already knew it'd be perfectly fine. Can I go back? Let's see what I missed. Was it a reference to the clothes disappearing? As you know, the Nanogear is a system designed to restrain dangerous entities, so if it makes contact with 2 of them at the same time, it's going to split them up. Simple enough. Basically, if the Nanogear wasn't doing that, the counterforce from the God Hand would have pulverized your body. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I know you won't let me die that easily. I've already compiled a list of priority targets, so whenever you're ready. It's kind of urgent, so even if you're not that ready, we're coordinating with the board to hold them off as long as possible and evacuate people from affected areas, so don't get too stressed out. I'm sure I'll blast them all back into space in no time. Just give me a minute, okay? I'll be right there. You'll find all the info you need in your grid. We'll be supporting you from HQ, of course. Yep, see you soon. Before I head out of here... Morning! Oh, come on. What was the point of all that if you're just going to get dressed after all? Oh, you're looking forward to seeing me naked that much? Well, you see, it's like... Yes. Haven't you committed it all to memory by now? It's not so simple as that. After all, true masterpiece reveals more nuances, new things to appreciate and understand with every viewing. Each day I strive to better myself, to achieve enlightenment that I may fully comprehend such wonders. Well, surely such an honest girl deserves a reward. In that case, that'll be 1 kiss. Oh, not like you to be so humble. Something real crazy came up, huh? Well, you know, kaiju from space destroying the city, that sort of thing. Gotta launch them back to where they came from and stuff. Damn, that's crazy. Wonder if they'll put off my thesis meeting then. So... kiss for luck for both of us? You know I'll kiss you whenever, for whatever reason you want. Come on, we both know that isn't really true at all. Well, if you're offering, I'll take 3 of your finest. Come on, let's move. It's real top shelf stuff. You sure you can handle it? Nope, lay it on me. I think I've always had a feeling that these carefree moments wouldn't last forever, that sooner or later, somehow, everything would have to change. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't even know what's going to happen when I step out there today to punch space creatures. The future's full of worries and unknowns and always has been. So surely nobody can blame me if just for a moment I pretended all away to live in a fairy tale world with just the 2 of us. But all too soon, that moment ends and everything begins. Yeah, I'm gonna say we probably don't really need that, but there's an audience for it. The target audience of the game is lesbians in big capital letters. You might be right. Oh man, gotta go anyway. It's late here. Really enjoyed my stay. Def coming back for future streams. Do you stream daily? I do not stream daily. We stream once a week. So same time every week you'll catch me going live. Occasionally we do streams. So this is Saturday morning stream for me. I think depending on where you are in the world, it might be Friday night. Sometimes we also do Sunday streams if we've got a game that we're actually working our way through rather than a variety stream that we're doing. But at the moment, it's just the Saturday streams. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you again same time next week. Thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to see someone new jump into the streams. Fun fact, I'm legit on the other side of the world for you. Would that put you in America? Or are you somewhere in Europe? I always forget like what's directly opposite us. If someone drilled where I live, it would go to Australia. Weirdly enough, even being in Australia, we always had the joke that if you were to dig straight down, you would end up in China. But that actually makes absolutely no sense with where we are in the world. Oh, Portuguese islands. Hello, hello, Portugal. I think we've got a couple of people from around that area. But if you're on the complete opposite side of the world, it's got to be very late at night or very early in the morning for you. So go get some rest. And yeah, look forward to seeing you again next time. Thanks for hanging out. Gus, thankfully, unlike Noise, you are free to play the songs without the story. That's always a nice perk. All right, what's going on here? I'm guessing these are difficulties. Kindled, Ascendant, and Maximum. And then we've got songs on the side. It's a very stylized menu, very neon. Well, I guess we start with God Hand Core. Okay, we've done that one, so I guess we start here. I don't know how to read that difficulty. It's just a number. I guess number higher means more difficult. It's got a bop. Let's go with it and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? It could be great. Oh, I need multiple buttons there. Okay, so they use a different icon for when it's on an offbeat. That's cool. Okay, that's a little trickier. I will say the music's not feeling as punchy as I thought it would be, but it might just be this particular song. I can imagine that the difficulty goes absolutely through the roof though. In terms of control schemes, not bad though. Whoa. I'm realizing now I can just press the same two buttons over and over for that. I don't have to track it back and forward, but it makes me look more impressive. Oh, okay. That's a little trickier. So it's interesting picking up a new game like this. It's like, oh, okay, new skill set to learn and go from there. Oh, bit of a sudden ending. Okay, not bad. Low cortisol dance. It makes me look more impressive. Can't see his keyboard anyways. You don't need to. Like in Balatro, at least I have DC to be like E30. Yeah, how many digits are required for the score is actually insane. Evolution Enthusiast, welcome. Sorry, you came in right at the time where I can't look at the chat. How you doing? Logstar Go, hello. Excuse me, why are there that many digits required? Like in Balatro, at least... Alright, that's what you were saying there. Wait. They are doing E on the right side, but not for the total score. Does seem kind of strange, isn't it? It's interesting people go, oh, big number, more impressive, but actually there's at a point where the numbers just stop making sense. A timely hint. That's a great score. You can go even higher using the heat gauge. Mash extra keys any time to build it up. Oh, that's how that works. Hi, Panda. Good morning. Are you all right? Do you need a treat? Yes? She doesn't need a treat. She wants a treat. It's up there in front of the camera. Yes, it's time to crunch. The best. All right, maybe I needed to have the music up a little bit more, but I was wanting it to have a little bit more oomph. I think what's missing is any kind of like sound effects for the inputs. Like you've got the music going, but there's no other sound effects to give that kind of feedback, which is interesting. But let's see how we go with a few other songs. Got plenty of time. We've got 13 minutes still. Okay. I still need to get used to the controls. Yeah, okay, so you can just bump up the heat gauge whenever. Why does this sound like a Christmas song? What am I meant to do on a 0? Normally those have high numbers on them. Yeah, Silent Night, Holy Night, that's Christmas for sure. My brain has to keep remembering not to try and follow the patterns like left to right. Like I don't need to. In terms of like all the games that I've played so far in this genre, this one I think has one of the better control schemes. Or at least the more like creative. I think Noise was still pretty good. I can see this actually has quite a high skill ceiling, but a low entry point, which I'm always a fan of, because it means it's more accessible for people to get into if they're wanting to break into the rhythm genre. That's a cool section. Like getting used to holding down one of those ones, but then also pressing some buttons at the same time. So, all right, well, what's my best way to do it with the hand? But it's a good increase in difficulty. Missed that one. There's a bit of screen shake going on to give some feedback, but it could do a little more. Yeah, all I want for Christmas is you, but paraphrase, pretty much. Logstar, oh, you want it to stop making sense? They use special notations in some Balatro mods. Hyper E notation, which I hate at a level I cannot overstate. I've never heard of that before. Sounds wild. You get extra points when you mash over the number in the mash notes. Yes, that I did figure out, which means I'm guessing when it starts at 0, it means you just mash as much as you want. There's no barrier that you have to hit. You just have to hit it at least once. But it feels like it would have made more sense to start at like 4 if there's 4 buttons. Oh. Okay. So are these all the same artist? Girlfriend.exe. I feel like we've kind of got to do that one. But also I love how in these kind of games, the initial story is kind of just there to set the scene. And then it's like, all right, now here's just a list of music. Have fun with it. It exists only for large number hobbyists. Oh, look, good for them. Okay, so that's gone from in the 1000s to in the 2000s. So it sounds like it is going to ramp up quite a bit. Let's have a look at one of the ones in the 2000s and see if I have overestimated my capabilities, which I'm confident that I have. I think I need to be rougher on my keyboard. I think it likes it. Welcome back, Panda. Okay, I actually have to hold those. That is just 2s. Brain, you can do this. Okay, that was trickier for sure. Still trying to convince my brain that I don't need to follow it. No, those are all still just single button presses. Now there's some doubles in there. Okay, that keyboard mashing is satisfying. Oh, mash the entire keyboard? Hell yes, I can get behind that. Ah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Cool. That was more fun. That was quite interesting. Okay. Demean hate rhythm games, but looking and playing it that makes me disoriented. It's definitely... Most of these kind of games feel better to play than they do to watch. I absolutely get that. Phenomist, welcome. Good to see you. Multiple difficulties for the same songs. Yes, there are. Which is pretty standard for these kind of ones. We can turn on Australia mode. Why not? But I will say that when it started layering in a bit more, that was interesting to see how they kind of worked it. So they have done a good job of kind of building up the mechanics, it feels like, in terms of complexity. Because there's a lot that you could do here. How do I turn on Australia mode? I'm guessing it's here. Gameplay, note direction, up. All right, Australian mode has been enabled. I will try one of the hardest songs. Don't you worry about that. Just not yet. This is Godhand Core append. Okay, so I'm guessing that's just a summary there. All right, so it goes all the way up to 10. Hang on, did I? Oh, no, I changed it there. Oh, the number goes up as you go from left to right. Gotcha. So this technically goes up to there's a 4 here, even on easy mode. So we did a 2. Let's try a 3. And we're going the other direction now, so this is going to just do my head in completely. All right, let's do it. We're going upwards. Oh, yeah, my brain does not like that. Completely missed that over there.
God, I have to concentrate. But this is what I mean about like trying to train my brain to better adapt to things. We've gone from playing a Metroidvania to this today. This sounds just like an anime opening, not gonna lie. But the big chords and the matching feels very satisfying to play, not gonna lie. Missed that. Yeah, that's where it's at its best. Absolutely where it's at its best. Plenty of opportunities to button mash, things that kind of build up in intensity, switching between 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. That actually feels pretty good to play, not gonna lie. I still would want more audiovisual feedback with hitting the notes. I think other games have done that better. But in terms of the way the track has been built and layered, that feels pretty good. It feels fun to play with the way your fingers navigate the keyboard. Why did I get a cheer? Where the hell did that come from? Is that me? Did I press that? That was me! I gave myself a cheer! Because I was mashing buttons! Gave myself applause. Hell yes. Alright, we've got 2 minutes left. Oh dear God. Gus personally like Watagashi Rush. Where is that? There. Difficulty 4, 4, 4, 4. Alright, let's do it. And then here we go. The crowd's going wild. Or mild in this case, I think. Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah. That's fun. Weirdly enough, this does look like something almost out of Guitar Hero. Okay, a little quiet moment. Well, it's almost like a Toho coded. Okay. Do I look like I'm good at the game yet? Woo! All the mash at the end. All right, we got it. We got it. Maple, really funny that this game has a bundle with a rhythm game where the specific key famously doesn't matter. A dance of fire and ice, and the bundle is literally called just press whatever. All right, that was pretty cool. I think what we're gonna do, I know we're out of time for this game, but we are gonna do one more. And we're just gonna go up to the hardest difficulty, still on easy, which I believe would be this one. Diabolic Devotion, the difficulty of 7. I just want to see like what it looks like on the upper end of the scale. And then we'll put in a vote and see what we actually want to do. But this is just for myself. I want to do this. Oh, missed that. Okay, this is definitely harder. Not gonna lie. Okay. What the frick? Is this music still? Okay, that's fine. There's 2s. That's 1s. 4. Oh, that's evil. Yeah, my brain's not keeping up with that. What the frick is happening? I'm somehow still alive. I need more fingers. More fingers on the board. I think I'm dead. That's nice that lets you keep going though. Oh, my brain cannot pass this. It's like 4s on one side, 2s on the others. And then 1s and then... What was that? Okay. Woo. I'm gonna get hand cramps from that. Bloody hell. Well, that definitely goes way, way up in terms of difficulty. And that's still in easy mode. So that's a 7. What's the scale? Because that then goes maximum. Oh, it just puts a... That was the 13. I thought it was a letter B. No, okay. So that was like half the maximum difficulty. Holy cow. Absolutely insane. All right, vote time. Over to you guys. Are we doing more of this or are we moving on? Get your votes in. Oh, Pancake Sparkle. Great time coming in. Yeah, you missed out on the girls kissing, unfortunately. That was right at the start of this game. They threw us in the deep end. They really set the vibes wrong there. I was kind of like, you know, they're like, oh, it's all about 2 girls waking up in bed together, and are they girlfriends? Are they not girlfriends? Then it goes, all right, now you're fighting giant monsters in space with music. Good luck. The Sundial Council, I just got here and Graeldon's playing God Hand, but I got here right at the end. That's so tragic. Hey, the good part is this will be up as a VOD for you to watch straight after the stream ends. Or if you're on YouTube, you can just, you know, go backwards. That's a thing that exists. And want your other tree? Get you one more. Also, welcome Sundial Council. How you doing? Like a tree. So, where did we land with the poll? It's time to spin the wheel. All right. Thank you, Gust. Godhand was fun. I quite enjoyed that one. Like, even if it's still not going to be for me, I'm not going to go back and play more of it. But I'm picking up what it's putting down. And I think of the games in this genre that we've seen, this is up there, I think, in terms of having that kind of sense of humor and good soundtrack, but with strong core mechanics as well that put an interesting twist on things. That was pretty cool to be able to get to see. Sunday Council, yeah, gonna rewind, want to see how much of this game trolled you. Not too much, I don't think. Could have been worse. But it still took a while for my brain to kind of just wrap my head around how on earth those mechanics work, and trying to pass left-hand, right-hand stuff at the same time is a bit tricky. Also, cannon no shoot. Do you sure you want to apply choose? Is burnt into my brain permanently, thanks. No worries. Did you see the other one I put up with the green tea bitch? I'm so keen for you guys to be able to see the review for that game. That game was an experience, but it's not going to be the... Actually, is it the one? It is the next one that's going up. We're just starting editing on it now. So it's going to be about 2-3 weeks away. We're getting there. Also, it's going to be episode 99 of Steam Sequence. And I've just finished playing the one for episode 100, which is going to be 1080p, this lovely little game right here that you'll get to see more on later. All right, let's go back to the wheel. We've got time for one more game for today, I reckon. Mate8, hope you are ready to go. Let's get into it, shall we? What are we playing next? Project Godhand is gone. We put the 5x5 back on the wheel. So we'll do one more round of bingo for today. Let's get spinning. Ooh, okay, finally, not a 5x5. We get a 6x6. And Fallen Leaf. Know that one. Fallen Leaf comes to us from Blank in December 2024. Blank, for those who don't know, is actually one of the editors of the channel. So it's going to be interesting to see what their taste in games is like. No pressure, Blank. I hope it's good. It's going to be interesting because I know in the future, this probably get turned into a video, which means Blank is going to be, well, actually no, it'd be Tinter who's editing it, but Blank is one of the other editors and we'll get to see it as well and be like, oh my god, it's my content, it's being turned into a thing. Scramble and clear everyone's cards. Perfect. So this will be the last round of bingo for today. What'd you send me, Gust? Give me the funny cat, please. I'll do it after this. If I've got something you need, no worries, I can give you that. Okay, what are we getting ourselves into here? Fallen Leaf. Okay. Retro side-scrolling adventure focused on tight, action-packed level design set in a whimsical world where almost anything goes. The art style is, like, with the helmet is giving, like, Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy 1 vibes, but the actual characters are most definitely not. Is a Metroidvania? No, it's just a platformer. I don't dig the style. All right, let's see what we can mark off on here, shall we? Noel's heard about it. Cool. And Jad, yeah, a few people have wishlisted this. So we've got very positive. It actually has more than 200 reviews now because it came out after 2020, 16th of July, 2024. So we get very positive. We don't get less than 200, which is fine because you don't get a free space on 6x6. That actually works out okay. It is the same developer and publisher, Delta Shore Games. It is the only game they've made, but it does have an OST and it's available for purchase separately, which means it is also DLC. So we've got OST and DLC. What else do we have on here? We definitely have pixel graphics. We have health. We have currency. I think it's pretty safe to say we're going to have a jump. We've got a dialogue box. Oop, I forgot to double check. Mate8, are you still here or did you disappear for a bit? I'm going to pause for a second. Hopefully I didn't miss you if you said goodbye. Neo, you've heard of this one. I think you want to submit it too. It was in a video by some YouTuber. Oh man, that YouTuber is going to be loved being referred to as just some YouTuber. Wouldn't have been like Cadicarus or someone, I don't know, doing retro games. That would have been rough. Oh, just some YouTuber. Oh yeah, PewDiePie. It's just some YouTuber. Yeah, it looks like Mediate may have disappeared for a bit. So Sky, if you wouldn't mind jumping onto the bingo, that would be appreciated. Just at least until they potentially get back. Let's check my chat in case I missed something from them. Don't think so. No, they didn't ping me a message on Discord. So I must have just missed it in the stream chat. Oops. Oh, no, Mediate is here. They are her. Who is her? Her is Mediate. Sweet. Sorry, everyone. Just wanted to make sure that we could get the list up. Oh, behind. Oh, there we go. Cool, we're on it. Must have had some buffering or something. I'm guessing Mediate is behind the actual live stream. I am her would be a really funny way to come out as a trans woman. You know, I'm down for that. That absolutely would work. Noel, need to go to sleep? No worries. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you being here. See you again next week, hopefully, and have a great rest of the weekend. All right, we are up to speed on the bingo now. All right, we can carry on. Let's jump in and have a look at the trailer. It is 1 minute and 4 seconds. So it might count depending on when the trailer technically ends. Okay. Music's not bad. Very Super Mario Brothers 3 overworld influenced. Is it like Mega Man style? Yeah, definitely Mega Man style. You got a dash, you got a little arm cannon, boss fights. You're not alone. Ah, yes, the power of friendship. Mediate, no need to apologize. Those things happen. I just appreciate you being here. It's got like weird Street Fighter vibes to it for some reason. Looks like some creative enemy designs and encounters though. I'm sorry. Was that Gangster Luigi in the bar? He's wearing like a biker jacket instead of overalls, but that's definitely Gangster Luigi. Epic quest awaits. Yeah, the character designs are fantastic. Hold on, Leaf. This guy, Leaf, does he fall a lot? All right, I'm going to say the trailer technically ends... Oh, yeah. They've got like 20 seconds of just placeholder at the... Or 10 seconds. Ends at 057. So trailer is less than a minute. For sure. Go ahead and mark that one off. Says similar to Terraria and Super Meat Boy. I'm going to say both of those are wrong. The related games are unrelated. They're both 2D pixel art, but Terraria is more about exploration and base building, and Super Meat Boy is a precision platformer. This is just a general platformer. Like, I wouldn't call it precision. It doesn't have time trial stuff in it. No, I think it's in the same ballpark, but not related enough. There's closer comparisons that it could have made. However, 5 people have wishlisted this game. No one's bought it, but 5 people have wishlisted it. The game is more than $10. I've already spoken about the DLC and the OST. Does have controller support, which hopefully is going to work this time. If my controller is going to connect, it does. Perfect. Steam Deck compatible? Yes, it is. With developer comments, it has more than 20 achievements. We have GIFs in the description. In the store page, do we have unique? Ooh, maybe. Yes, unlock additional characters with unique gameplay styles. So we do have unique in the description. Good job, game. You're treading new territory. We do not have a website or a YouTube. What have we got in the update history? It has been patched a handful of times, so yes, game has been updated. Woo! All right, how you guys going with your bingo cards? Someone should be getting close to a bingo by now. I don't think I've missed anything else on here. Check that, did the price. I think we're good in terms of what's on the store page, so let's get into it. This time, whoop, wrong one. That one. Oh, Sky's redeeming a free space. What are you redeeming, Sky? Upgrade system and bingo. Ooh, all right, well, everyone gets to mark off upgrade system and redeem something. Solo says, might be available on Switch, but not sure. Okay, we'll check. Well, we won't need to check. We're going to check Sky's bingo card first. The game is just downloading now, so sec. What do we got here? Sky coming in with the diagonal. They've got dialogue box, upgrade system, which was their free space, at least 20 achievements, jump, controller compatibility, and DLC. That's a bingo. And that is 2 points. Congratulations, Sky. Absolutely smashed that one. I had a hunch that someone was getting close when I said it, and you were literally like one off. Let's give you an extra 2 points on there. That gets you a little bit closer to 88 there. Beautiful. Nicely done. Which was perfect timing because the game has finished downloading, so we can get straight into it. I love it when a plan comes together. Fallen Leaf. Let's take a look, shall we? Yes, I've got my controller. I absolutely will kick back and relax. Don't have to tell me twice. Oh, there we go. We've got the developer logo. That's a bop. Final game for today? Yeah, this will be the final game for today. Because that gets us 3, and we played 1 twice. So that's still pretty good. Resolution, full, sure. Control settings. That's a lot, but they've got alternate keybinds on there. That's good. Magic, swap characters. Oh my god, have they made a 2D Genshin Impact? Is that what's going on here? Separate sound sliders. Okay, not bad. Pretty basic, but it does what it needs to do. Let's start the game. Oh, this is so like Mario coded. I love it. Also, because we've wrapped up the bingo, shout out, thank you, Mediate, again for covering the bingo for today. Appreciate you helping out, making things easier. For those that are still here, can you please just pop a little thank you, Mediate, into the chat just to show your gratitude? I'd appreciate that. They always do a great job jumping in to help cover the stream. All right, let's get into it. Long ago, an evil being known as Lord Zanculos ruled over the land with an iron fist. Fearful, the people of the world could no longer fulfill the desires in their hearts. Oh, look, they're all depressed. However, the great and powerful Willow the Wizard had the courage to do what was right. With incredible magic and at the cost of his own life, he sealed Lord Zanculos away forever, never to interfere with the hearts of men again. If you're a woman, too bad. Your heart's always being interfered with. And so, it is because of that great wizard that we live in this age of unbridled freedom and possibility. Again, unless you're a woman, you're still chained down. It sucks to be you. The end. But it really ought to say the beginning. Because now it's up to us to be the best that we can be and to never stop exploring the world. Even if we've already explored all of it. It's the least we can do to show our gratitude to a hero. Yeah, damn misogynist, I agree. Patriarchy. How dare they establish that in my fantasy world. Okay, so we've got Petal and Leaf, cute. Yeah, and non-binary too. It's so true. It's basically men and everyone else. And it sucks. It was so funny. When we were doing Coast Trek last week, there was a group of like 4 women that I walked past. That, you know, the group that I was with was just going a bit faster than them, so we overtook them. And as we went past, they were talking about, their bad experiences with dating men and how terrible they are and the rest of it. And there's like a group of 3 of us guys just walking past. And they're like, sorry, we know, like, it's not all of you. And they just kind of like make a comment to go like, no, I agree. Most men suck. Yeah, no, keep at it. Like, you guys are fine. Don't stress. It was just a lovely moment to be able to go, you know what? Fair. I see it. Whoa, Leaf, look at that. It's a big sign that says don't enter. I think we're going to enter, aren't we? Do not enter. Huh. Looks like someone doesn't want us going in this cave. Probably because there's something super cool inside. Oh, we're the silent protagonist. Got it. Oh, right. And valuable too. Or, you know, it might just be prone to collapse or something like that. Okay, then you can check it out, bro. Oh, establishing relationship already. Not my girlfriend. Not this time. Go on ahead. Oh, wait, what? You're not going to come in with me? Go in with you? Didn't you read the sign? You have to be crazy to go in there. Anyway, good luck. She actually wants me dead, doesn't she? Stage 1-1, Forbidden Cave. Okay. Movement? I was actually expecting to feel a little snappier, but that might just be because of what we were playing earlier. It's not bad. That's an interesting way to do the little tutorial. The button prompts just coming up there. Also, I'm going to neck chop you. Like, that's neck chop, dick slap. Perfect. Those are our 2 abilities. Oh my god, this is set in the Zelda universe. Look at all those rupees. Yeah, this is very Megaman coded. Okay, showing us that the environmental hazards. Got it. It's an enemy! I got him. Now, if I attack normally, yep, still gets him. I don't have to duck. Ba-na-na-na. I am so powerful, but there is a secret here. Oh my god. It feels... I haven't played Shovel Knight, but I'm getting Shovel Knight vibes, if you know what I mean. I would say that the movement is a little less fluid. It is slightly more rigid. But I think that's okay for what they're going for. I think this is one of those ones where it's like, alright, you play this with a D-pad, not with a thumbstick. Okay. Oh my god, I'm a god at platformers. Get back here. I said I'm the god at platformers, so don't you dare run away from me. Whoa! Terrifying stuff! Okay, no traps there. Oh, that was a tricky one. I didn't know how to get that chest at first. It's a bear. Are you a boss fight?
Sir, I suggest you venture no further past this point. My clan has protected what lies here for many decades, so please turn around.
Oh man, we're the bad guy, aren't we? We're just gonna come up here and drop stalactite on this guy's head. I'm so sorry, buddy. You seem nice, but I am an asshole, so hiya! You're just gonna lay down and have a little nap. Mr. Bear is out cold. You feel a little bad. Yeah. There were breakable boxes on the ground back there. Well, I totally missed that. Because I am good at platformers. I don't pay attention. We're just getting to the end goal. And in the box is the most evil thing in the world. Oh, yeah, no, we freed the bad guy. You'd think they'd have a bit more signage up for this. I am Lord Zanculos, supreme judge of all mortals. I don't belong in a little box. Just how many have evaded judgment in my absence? Well, it all stops now. The people will answer for their misdeeds once more. Why do you laugh like, what? Why do you laugh like All Might? Oh, ha, ha, ha! I am here! Ha, ha, ha! You have my thanks for now, boy, but your day in court will come all the same. Because I believe in a judicial system. He gone? Oh my god, it's a magic talking box. Oh, never mind. It's just a hobo wizard. Hey, looks like Willow the Wizard is free too. Oh, recognize me, do ya? But become a bit famous, have I? Still, this is mighty awkward. I ought to be mad that you released an ancient evil. You also released me, an ancient good. Yeah, that Tankulus really thought it'd be funny to drag me along with him, huh? Oh, well, I wasn't laughing. I just about lost my mind in there. You'll have to excuse me. Just gonna scratch my back with this ancient staff. Oh, those look important. Yikes! Did you see that? Quick, slip these bad boys on. Here, small child. I'll entrust you with the fate of the universe. Go punch things. Ah, yeah, looks pretty cool, huh? You received magical gauntlets. Go on, give it a whirl. Oh, easy there, bub. Now, get to it. After those evil orbs. Whee! Cartwheel away! Wait for me, naked wizard, I'm coming. Alright. Well, no more karate chopping for us. Now it's just little blasters. This sound font for the music, though, makes me think that I'm always about to start hearing the Tetris theme. Do 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 do. I'm like, wrong vibes, my guy. Okay, is that gonna fall on me? No, but okay, I go this way, and we hit you, and then we hit you, and then that falls down. How far does my bullet go? That far. Okay. Yeah, chest. After getting through here, we're gonna be the richest kid in the world. Oh, no, you don't. A magical doorway. Robo Twilight, you can't ask questions like, why is he naked? You're supposed to ask, why am I not naked? Okay. Well, I should have run the other way there. That's on me. Hey, no you don't. Give you a warning jump. Well, weirdly enough, he's been designed to work almost the same way as one of the boss fights from, what was it, 1001 Spikes? Which, as we learned, actually isn't a game about spikes, it's a game about deaths. Why are you, I don't feel comfortable asking that. Hey, you don't know if I'm wearing pants. Just saying. Richard, all right, game studio meeting time. Have a great rest of your day, night, everyone. Best luck with the meeting, Richard. Hope it goes well. Wowee, you really showed that baddie, huh? Yeah, that's not what I would call a baddie. However, that was the least of our worries. If Zanculus finds out I'm still alive, I'm totally done for. Without my full power, I'm just your average defenseless old man who can do massive cartwheel flips. But hey, not all hope is lost. I can just my family, right? Ah, come on. Don't tell me you wouldn't lend a hand to your beloved ancestor. Did you think just anybody could use my magical gauntlets? Well, they can't. We must be related. And since we are, I'd like you to fetch a certain magical item for me. Of course, I'm referring to my super awesome Stone of Power. It's a big rock that I throw at people. If I just had that, I could seal away Zanculus once and for all. If I only remembered where I put it. I reckon it's in one of my gold chests. Yeah, start checking in those. In any case, my life's in danger. And, so's yours, I guess. Good luck! Yeah, this all feels like Magical Hobo Man sending us on a quest to retrieve his items and belongings that he lost at some point in his travels. feel like we're being duped, you know? It's like, oh yeah, no, it's a quest to save the world. Can you go get my sandwich from the shop, please? It's so important. It's a magical sandwich. Yeah. Just make sure they put some extra salami in it, please. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so there's actually little spots on the way, but nothing else that we can stop and interact with. And we've seen that we did miss something, so there was extra treasure to find there. Into the woods. Is that a chipmunk person? Okay. Well, I hope you guys aren't important. New ability, I guess. Hi. I don't like spiders. So even if you're friendly, I'm going to kill you. Now, does this do damage? No. Ah, and it's Mario style. That power-up acts as an extra... Actually, no, I still took life damage, so never mind. It's not. You just lose it when you get hit. It's a temporary buff. What do those remind me of? Look, creepy guy in the woods. Who could it be? I'm just a young boy on a quest. I don't know why anyone would want to try and hurt me. What are you? Hi. You look like an emaciated pear. P-Man of the B-Pod. P-Man Peter. Oh, hey. You wouldn't mind if I tagged along, huh? See, I was flung from the mother stalk along with the other P-Men, and now we're all lost. So, maybe you'll be a pal and take me back above the clouds? Magical bean sprout. Let's go. Magical! Yay! This is bizarre and I'm here for it. I was like, mechanically this game is pretty solid, but it's nailing the vibe of just things that could be explained but aren't explained because this is something from the Super Nintendo era, right? You're not meant to question it, you're just to go, oh, that's fun. That's cool design. Oi, come here. Thank you. I will say the music is boppy, but kind of forgettable. It's missing something a little special to make the melody stick. Okay, do we want to go through there? Sure, why not? It's like a little mini game area. Oi! I hunch you were gonna fall off. Alright, we get that, we get that. Is there another one on this side? Why, yes. Yes, there is. Beautiful. We did it. Let's go. It's definitely starting off being, like, relatively complex from a platforming perspective. But I'm okay with that. It's not starting off super easy. Alright. Sparkly door. Let's go. It's a golden treasure chest. Why were you back in the chest, my guy? Why? Woo! Talk about deja vu, huh? Yeah. Looks like Zankula sealed me away again. And he did it on his own, I guess? Just bang that guy. Stealing my signature spells and junk. Okay. I lied. I put myself in this chest. Hey, cut an old man some slack, would ya? I'm at the top of the big bad's naughty list, so I need to lie low. Whatever. What matters is that you're doing as I asked. Guess I ought to reward you. Yeah, please do, but just make it something useful. I don't need your trash, old man. Catch. Okay. You received a hammer? Just a hammer, you ask? Well, sure. But to us magic users, almost anything can become a magical weapon. Anywho, that stone of power ain't gonna find itself. Whee! Mediate, have a good night. Thank you again for helping out with today's stream. Have a great rest of the weekend. Okay, so we've got little bee dude. You were given your first magical weapon, the hammer. Use it with that button. Magical weapons deplete your magic meter. Refill it by picking up blue potions. You can swap magical weapons on the pause menu with L and R. Okay. Now we're getting more mechanics. Home? Is this our house? Canopy Town. Do I have family, or are they all dead? Who are you? Sammy. Hey, take this. Ooh, free samples. You were hastily given the strange orb. Yeah, this is cursed, isn't it? Whew, okay, now it's your problem. That thing was giving me the creeps. It somehow knows my name, age, and even my likes and dislikes. That's ominous as heck. Ominous as it may be, you can now access the encyclopedia from the pause menu. Yeah, so that strange orb fell right out of the sky the other day. Nearly hit me on the head too, but I guess I'm not that unlucky. Have a shop. Garth. Leaf! I got just what you need for your latest little adventure. HP potions. Magic crystal. Permanently increase your magic meter. Boomerang weapon. Throw it forward, it'll come right back. That just sounds like my regular attacks, but less useful. Let's get the magic crystal. That barely made a difference, but okay. Back we go. Thanks for stopping by. Treasure hunting's gonna get you in trouble one of these days, Leaf. And Daddy probably shouldn't be enabling you, but he's making too much money not to. Okay, cool. So we're single-handedly keeping this town alive. I'm just gonna go in your house. Oh. You're way too happy to see a young child. Oh, it's the mayor. Okay. I suppose we're all leaves on the tree of life, and we've got to fall to the ground eventually. The question is, how far will the wind take us? I was going to steal your shovel, but apparently that's not allowed. Can't just take people's valuables, I guess. What is this? The Legend of Zelda? Oh, I just don't know what to tell my son anymore. The world's such a scary place, you know, and he's constantly trying to do dangerous things. Is it me? Honestly, I think he gets it from you and your sister. You're all bad influences. I guess not. Hi. Ah, Leaf, it's good to see you. It's rare for you to stop by, isn't it? Do you want me to read you one of those wizard tale books you like so much? Or how about a granola muffin? You like those, right? I think there's still one lying around here. It looks like an old muffin smushed between the cracks. There seems to be mold growing on it. Yeah, I think we're going to leave that right there. Thanks, but no thanks, lady. I mean, these are all nice, quirky characters. I'm here for it. Also, where the heck did my timer go? Huh. Weird. I can see it in the corner of my screen, but normally I can see it elsewhere. It's just vanished. Oh. Well, considering your sister is what derives the plot, the family must not all be dead. Yeah, some of them are still around. My son spends so much time alone, I sometimes forget he's even here at all. He's just been so obsessed with that overseas entertainment. He's watching anime all day, every day. He's such a shut-in now. He keeps making weird hand signs and shouting the names of attacks before he does them. I don't even know what to think anymore. The last time I saw, he was doing something called a Naruto run. Where was his room again? He doesn't seem to have a room in this house, lady. Kitties! Okay, this game's now much better. Ah, jeez, you caught me. My allergies are acting up again. Well, I guess they always are. Still, I'm not getting rid of my cats. They have nothing to do with this. I mean, maybe they do, but they're just so darn cute. I knew there was something else that could be done. We can move them. Yeah, we're not going to interrupt them. They're cute. Hi, person wearing weird crown and no shirt. Ambassador Grukel. Hello, I come from a faraway land under the sea. I wish to finally make ourselves known to the world at large. We are a friendly people and very, very bored. Okay, let's go up at least one more area. What is with this walking chess piece over there? Dude just randomly shows up and starts going on about living under the ocean or whatever. Weird vibes, man. Weird vibes. Okay, well, we've already been there. Having a vertical town is a nice change of pace. Oh, and there is something up there. No idea how we get there, though. It's an old photo you took with your sister. Okay, this is our room. Some things never change. I'm guessing our bed is the bottom bed. And we've got a little wizard on the TV cabinet. Also, we live in trees, but we have a television. So, make of that what you will, I guess. Wonder how we get up there. There didn't appear to be any other rooms in this house. Can't jump on that. Oh, there's a thing up there, but we can't shoot upwards. Unless, does the hammer do something? Hey! Magic hammer for the win! Look at us go, solving problems. I was right! I was absolutely right. Look at him. That is an anime-addicted shut-in if ever I've seen one. Yuri-chan, I wish I could go to StuckyCon to pick up your new exclusive poster. I will take whatever that is, thank you. That's a bunch of money. That was like 50 or something. We're just gonna fall down here because, you know, falling damage ain't a thing to worry about. I love it when a plan comes together. How do I leave? Oh, you don't side scroll. You just go through the door. All right. Level 3. Let's go. I want to see how much more complex the level design gets. Wow, that just missed every single shot. There we go. Yeah, see, the enemy designs are cool. They are interesting, and I'm here for it. Oh, new ability. Cool, don't know what it means, but hey, we got it. Look at that shot. Fire and ice combined together. Oh, no. That's a death trap. And it does 2 points of damage. Ooh. Get out of here. Flower, what do you do? You hurt? No, seems to be fine. It's a target practice thing. Oh, look, it's another little pea dude. Okay, so that's what I must have missed in the first area. Good try, game. Not that easily. Whoa, hi. Gotcha. That's what I mean, like those designs, like for creatures are very cool. You start off with these weird little crab things and just keeps going upwards from there. I see you there. Alright, just more money. Cool. Let's go. There's things hiding over here. Gotcha. Hey. No! Oh, you lose all your power-ups when you get hit. That's rude. Alright, well, I'm dead there. I literally could not move. Okay, and just puts you back to the start of the level. That's fine. Well, I did want to see what would happen when you died. Now I know. Gotcha. Spider? Yep. He's just a grumpy little dude. Woo. Actually, there was a game we played a while back that was similar, like in a Megaman vein. It was like a couple of streams ago. I think we played as like a Red Riding Hood style character. And I remember saying that that one was like Mega Man-esque as well, but had problems with the way the combat and the movement worked. They would do a lot from learning from a game like this, which is kind of surprising. Oh, looks like you found me. Good job. Okay. That's great, I guess. I think from memory when we played that one, it was just the fact that when you got hit, it put you into like an uncontrollable state. Ended up causing a lot of problems. This feels much better from a mechanical perspective. Oh, cool. That's a nice way to utilize an enemy. Like, to hazard it in a different way. Everything else has been left to right, but now they're like, ah, well, you have to dodge this. Love seeing people find different ways to use the enemies. You got an ancient coin. It feels like plastic. Yeah, we are definitely being conned in this. 100%. Okay, so the fewer deaths you have, the more cash you get at the end of it. Kind of neat. Alright, let's go one more level. One for Glaries in the Hollow Tree. I think we've got different music now as well. I can't get up there. Huh. I'm curious as to like how much of a Metroidvania element there's going to be in this. Well, that just missed. Hammer, go! Go again. There we go. So that does more damage. Cool. Does that change? Ooh. Okay, I think the hammer gets upgraded when you get a suit upgrade as well. Not a suit, but like a power up. Huh. I dig it. Gotcha. Let's go. The staircase. I broke it. Now I cannot jump over there. It's too far from my wee little legs. Ah, but there is a way down from up here? Yes. So I'm guessing these guys are Glaries? Try to put 2 and 2 together here. Wow, thank you for putting the power up over there. Oh, I still managed to get it. Can't complain. I mean, I feel like some of them are like lore accurate mushrooms from Super Mario. Like if Toad were actually a bad guy. Alright, what's here? More cash. Cool. Seriously. Wow. This feels like Cuphead tutorial all over again. Alright, there we go. So why... No, it's just wasted space over there. Cool. Fine, we'll get the chest. The jump button sometimes doesn't respond properly. Like there's a slight input delay or something going on. Not quite as tight as I always think it is. And I can't tell if it's me being like silly or if it's the game. Whenever something like that happens, I always try not to be too quick to blame it on the game because it could be my controller causing problems or any number of things, right? It always feels such a cop-out just be like, oh, it was the game's fault that I didn't make the jump. Like, no, it's probably my fault. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait. No, you... Oh, that one got me. Damn it. Over here. Okay, we are just carrying on down. Whee! Gotcha. Ah. Aha! Ducking actually comes in useful. Is that the end of it? That is. Oh, there we go. We found our sister. Oh, Leaf. What timing? How's your luck been so far? Find anything cool? I mean... Yes? Huh? Some old guy with magic powers? You mean you found him too? Oh, no. Petal's helping the bad guy, isn't she? Yeah, he kind of gave me the creeps, and apparently we're related? I don't know. But check out this little fella. Isn't he great? His name's Pollen. He does whatever I say, he's super cute, and he loves me a lot. You should take notes, bro. What? No, we're not selling him. Anyway, there's no way you found anything better. An ancient evil? Yeah, that's pretty dang cool, I guess. Huh. Well, whatever. This next chest will have to decide the winner. Sure, let's see what we got. It's a dog! What? No. You know what? It's adorable! Let's just brush ourselves off there. You good, Leaf? You should be happy. That was by far the greatest thing we've found all day. So now you get to tell me what to do. Huh? You want me to come with you on your quest to find the Stone of Power and save the world? Okay, if I really have to. But hey, if it's with my bro, anything could be fun. Alright, sure. That dog's gonna be more trouble than he's worth, isn't he? I wish I knew what was up with the little green fellas. But I guess we'll find out later. Petal joins your party. Swap characters at any time from either the pause menu by pressing ZL or ZR. When using Petal, her helper, Pollen, will fire darts in time with your attacks. Petal can also jump even higher than Leaf. But be careful, she's got slippery feet. Okay, I wish they'd introduced that a little bit sooner. Because getting through that many levels before unlocking that ability, yeah, that is the kind of thing that's going to make people stick with the game, more likely to stick with the game, I mean. Darn, yeah, character switching. That should have been implemented sooner. What a neat idea, though. All right, we are going to end it there for today. And I think what we're going to do at the start of the next stream is we're going to do the same as we did for this one. We will hold a poll to see if we actually want to continue on with this game at that time. We'll see how that goes. But that is going to be where we wrap it up for today. What a neat little find. Thank you, Blank, for the suggestion. I'm glad that you sent that through. Do I need to save and quit? No, just quit title. Save progress. There we go. Neat. That's the kind of one that I would like happily set aside a bit of time on a weekend just to kind of play through for the vibes alone. I think there might be some neat ideas tucked away in that game that unfortunately a lot of people wouldn't find. How many reviews did this end up getting? Got over 200, 259. So it's not doing too badly for itself. It obviously managed to get a little bit of a following going. I think it's hard because the art style doesn't really, I think, support the game the way they want it to. Like, I think a lot of people look at that art style and go, you know, it's just another 2D pixel platformer. There's so many of those. But actually, there's a bit of charm in the writing and the character design. They've got some interesting mechanical ideas that, yeah, could be introduced a little bit earlier into it. But it's pretty solid, not gonna lie. There's a lot of good things to like about the game. I do wish the music was just a little more catchy, though. There's other games that use a similar sound font that have done things to make the music more memorable, and I would have liked to have seen that here. It's solid, but not amazing, is the impression that I'm getting. But sometimes all you want is a solid game. Sometimes all you need. All right, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. So thank you, everyone, for jumping in and hanging out with the stream. I hope you've had a fun time. We're going to wrap it up here, and we will be back next week at the same time for another Wheel of Misfortune stream, and we'll see what games we uncover during that one. We are hoping to have a new video ready for you after this weekend. It's going to be another Wheel of Misfortune replay, so covering off some games that we played, gosh, end of last year. We're a little bit behind on the content, but we're trying to pick and choose the most interesting ones for people to be able to go back and rewatch if they missed. So hope you enjoy that when it comes out. Otherwise, yeah, have yourselves a wonderful rest of the weekend, and hopefully I'll see you again at the next stream. So until then, take care.